Boom, baby. We are live, baby, live. No intro, no nothing. It's just me, Connor Mac. Cab will be joining us, I don't know, 30 minutes. He's had a power outage. So it is just me early on. We will have other guests. Shout out to everyone in here. What do we got? The big game here, baby. Ohio State, Michigan. I don't have a bet on this game to start out with, but I'm ready to move quickly. We were talking about on Monday in this game. To me, this is a dead under. 2 weeks ago in the second half of that Penn State game, I mean, Michigan didn't even throw it. So can they throw it here? Can Michigan throw it on Ohio State? It seems like since Harbaugh's been gone too from the bench, there's just a lot of soft play calling, a lot of running, not a lot of throwing. And when me and Babano went over the game, these games have just gone way over, but these defensives are top five. And I don't know. I mean, this line too, all morning has bumped up. We saw it go down to 45 and a half, right around there. It's 46 and a half. Now even I saw a couple 47s. Let me double check here as we get this game rolling. Shout out to everyone in here. Wine time. Oh, no doubt, bro. Take your time. It's no biggie. Let's hold down. Brian Smith. He has Ohio State +3. Yeah, lean 46. Let me just pull this up here. The lines. Yeah, 46 and a half, basically. There's a few out there. Do we get points maybe early, late? With the hook, I liked Ohio State a little bit in this game just because I think it's going to be close. A lot of other people, though, and Ohio State, though, seems like a public dog. We tons of money on them. This is just, and they took it down to 3, stuck it there. So we'll see what gets rolling in this. But shout out to all you guys, hit the like button. Nasty Nate, my dude, what's going on? Yeah, power outage. Somebody ran over the pole, man. The thing again. JW, what's going on? Clark. Yeah, the first half under. Yeah, I don't mind that in this game. And I had to wait, too. I don't love really the props. I was rolling through McCarthy's under props. Oh, man. Hopefully my internet stays good while I'm on here. Holy shit. I'd be on McCarthy's under passing yards. It's right around 200, 202, I think I saw earlier. I'd be on that. And I guess if you had to do it, I think Corum could get to, his rushing yards are 88 and a half, 89 and a half. But there was just nothing I love, especially when I think there's going to be under. I don't want to go to a ton of any of the overs, but I look at McCarthy under passing yards and maybe a few other of these receivers under in theirs. Can Ohio State exploit it? It should be a good game. Michigan finally, has beat them the last couple of years. Can they get this done again? We will see. EQ, do not bet ECU. Don't worry, I won't, my man. Perky, what's going on? He has Michigan. He obviously bought this down to 2.5. What's up? What's up? Lucky, what's going on, my man? Yeah, tell me what you guys are on this morning. There are a bunch of other games. I'm not on a ton this morning, but we're about to kick off here in 5 minutes. I do have Ball State +4.5. I liked it all week. This has come down. Bunch of Miami, Ohio money, and yet the line's dropping. And we only have a total of 34.5 in that game. I don't think there's a ton of points. Ball State at home, I think, can get it done. Speaking of that ECU game that's on a little bit later in a couple hours, I lean under a little bit. Tulsa's defense isn't great, but ECU is just so slow. And can ECU, I don't know, score more than 21? I lean under in that game that's coming up. It's right around 44.5. Hit me up with a lot of other leans too. Like Indiana, I've been on all, as of late a little bit. That line's going from 2 to 6.5. Hudson Card's going to play, but I don't trust Purdue. Purdue's had a couple wins. They did beat Minnesota a couple weeks ago, man. But I don't want to lay a touchdown with Purdue and in that game. So I lean Indiana, but I'm not loving the money. The money's on Indiana. Let the lines go the other way. Nasty Nate, Ohio State smashes. Yeah, I mean, we will see. Where's Big Show? Don't tell him that. Some of our mission guys. Where's their Jacksonville Zoe? sure he's pumped for this game. He's on Lucky's on Michigan money line. Ohio State Man Bear Pig, what's going on? The fix is in. What's up, my dude? Shout out to all you guys. Hit the like button. Cab is out on power outage duty, so it is just me. We'll have a few others. Wine Time, my guy's going to come in here shortly. Mike M. So we'll have others. Anybody else in these morning games? Kentucky, Louisville, anything there? I didn't want it. I just can't trust Kentucky as much as this is the rivalry game. You know, Louisville got it done last week, but this team, man, just keeps rolling. I hate the hook in that if you're on Louisville, even though I think they win it in that one. What's up, Don Play, my man? What's going on? Yeah, Houston, UCF, definitely lean over Trap God in that game. That seems like 1-2. I was looking at UCF's team total. I think it was 38.5. I would go on that. Even their team total in that game. And Houston, you know, I always talk about I hate betting on that team. I don't know what they come. And they've come a couple weeks. Like I think they played solid against Texas early on in the year, a couple others. But then they just get their ass blown out. And yeah, I don't want them. That's for sure. And that line's moved to what, 15.5, I believe. 16. Basically ever a few 16.5s in this one. And total, yeah, there's some 60.5s and 61s out there. But anything else? There's a few other. Let me rip through these before we'll get to Michigan, Ohio State. It kicks off 5 minutes there. Hoosiers, yeah. I know, Dave, that line's, I think it's gone too far. I just don't know why you'd want Purdue laying almost a touchdown at all. So, oh, there he is. What's going on, my man?
I'm so far fucking behind right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Glad to be here. When my power goes out, I live in the middle of nowhere, so I don't get good service. So I haven't been able to get my fucking bets in yet. So I'm going to be getting my bets in with you guys live now. So this will be fun.
Oh, I know. Oh, fuck. I forgot to change the back. We can do that later.
Oh, thanks for the background. I got that right now.
Yeah, hit that. I forgot to fucking do that. But no big deal, bro. You know, we would have been all good. But you're quicker than I thought. So no biggie, my man.
Well, it's been out for hours, so honestly, I thought it would be. I did. The only reason I didn't tell you until 40 minutes ago is because I thought it would be back. But we're here now, so that's all that matters, man. Ohio State, Michigan doesn't get better.
You got anything?
I don't. I was leaning on Michigan not Michigan. Excuse me, Ohio State early, just because I think this game is going to come down to the wire, and I like. I'm one of those people that likes taking points in the first half of a game. If I think it's going to possibly be tied or, maybe Ohio State's up. But I didn't bet it, and I figured it's no problem because that's what we're here to do is live bet. So.
Oh, yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah. Since this is going to come down to the wire, if somebody jumps out early, I'm just going to pull the trigger on the other side. I'm not going to hesitate.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like, even if, like, let's say Michigan or one of these teams, I don't think there's going to be a blowout, really. And Michigan, like I was talking about, I worried about them, people that back in, them not throwing it. Cab.
Right.
But this offense has just been, I mean, can they just run it maybe on Ohio State all day long and just get away with it? I don't know. So, even though they've been really great at doing it, and they did it that whole second half 2 weeks ago when we were at Treasure Island against Penn State. So could they do that again? We will see. You want to bring on our guest?
That was a fun stream. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to our guy back here popping on quickly. I messaged him and said, hey, please get in there if you can because I can't get on. And now here I am. But our guy, he's been up here with us several times. Great college football capper. Glad to have him up here. Wine Time. What up, Wine Time?
What's up, guys? Good to see you guys. Happy Saturday.
Real quick, since you are here now, I didn't want to leave CMAC up here. I'm going to go off screen for like 5 minutes.
Just do whatever, bro.
Just get organized because I rust right up here. Okay, cool.
Go to it.
Yeah, guys. So I know we were talking about this Michigan game coming up. I don't have a straight bet in this one, guys. I did take something. I took Oregon money line last night. I parlayed it with Michigan money line. I got about minus 120, I believe it was. So I'm hoping Michigan pulls this game out. Nothing official though or anything. Might want to get it on here live though. This under though, man, it's been going the last 3 years. These games have been so high scoring, and it's like this. You're looking at a low total right now. I know it's kind of dropped a lot, but I mean, is it too low to take?
I mean, everything that goes off is to take this under. Like, I just didn't put my money on it. But one thing is, the last 3 or 4 years, both defenses haven't been great. Michigan a little bit better, but we saw, TCU, that high scoring game, and when they get into these bigger games, Ohio State, and when they play each other, they're higher scoring. But I think this is the best both these teams' defense in 10 years.
Michigan hasn't faced too many superior opponents this year, but they haven't allowed anything on defense. I mean, this defense is so stout, so lights out this year. Ohio State, this is gonna be a really fun game. This is the game of the year. Winner is most likely gonna go to the playoffs. You know what I mean? This is huge. I know a couple people that are at this game right now. They paid like $900 a seat for 4 seats, and that's sitting up high too, guys. That's sitting up high, so pretty wild. It just shows you how big of a game this is from both schools, But I do think Michigan somehow pulls this one out. But yeah, I just have them to finish off this parlay. Other than that, I don't have a lot of early action. A lot of my actions at the weird times. It's at like the 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. slots. For example, I did move on Rice plus. What did I get here? I believe it was Rice plus 4. That one's going to come off in about an hour. Another play I have, I'm on the Tulsa, East Carolina under. I got 45.
I like it. Talked about that at the top. Yep.
Georgia State, Oldham. I'm on a lot of guys. I'm under a lot of under the radar games today. Unders. I just think a lot of these games, people aren't really paying attention to these. The public's more worried about the Michigan game, the Louisville game, the Bama game later. So Georgia State, Old Dominion under 53. I'm on the New Mexico State under 50. Tulsa plus 3.5 minus 115. It's down to a 3. I would still take the plus 3, guys. I think Tulsa can win this game outright against ECU, honestly. I'm also on the Georgia Tech under 60. So quite a few unders for me. Some of these games aren't coming off for a couple more hours, but we can always live bet some of these games and see what we like.
Yeah, you're talking about a couple people at the game. Over 100,000 at the big house there too. It's just a shit ton of people, man. It's gonna be rocking. What?
This is what college football is all about right here, man. Like so many people there. This is crazy.
I just put a little bit on the first half with Ohio State plus 2.5. I just wanted
plus 2.5.
Yeah, I'm getting all these bets in real quick. I'm almost done. But I took Ohio State plus 2.5 in the first half. I think this game comes down to the last possession. So you're giving me points in the first half. I'll take it.
Yeah, I like that look.
I'm gonna put like 3 more bets in, and then I'll be here good to go.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Let's see here. Yeah, I was kind of looking at this Arizona ASU game later too. Another under spot here. It's at 49.5. Started at 51. Public's all over the over in this one. And Arizona's defense is pretty stout. And ASU's defense has definitely stepped up the last couple weeks. I'm not saying they have a really good defense, but it might be hard to get 50 in that one. Nothing official for me on that, but that's something I am looking at right now.
I'm looking at that too. I've looked at that all week long. I've been a little bit – they kind of got their ass kicked a little bit lately, but against better teams, Arizona State. But they're at home, and this is where – that's a game I am looking at that under. And I'm not going to mess with Arizona now laying points, even though they could cover. This is just once this happens now, they're all good. Everyone loves them. Double-digit favorites. I don't want them on the road. That would just be a pass. Another game that's at that time slot, I didn't know if you had anything, is James Madison, Coastal Carolina. We know James Madison, no bowl game. I'm waiting on Coastal, the quarterback. Even the third guy he had to play last week, and a lot of people were on Army who got it done. An Army team finally playing better football. Yeah. But I think it's too many points. I want to look into that just to see if it's Vesco or the other guy. What was the third string? He played last week. He was all right. He had 279, 3 T's, and a pick. God, I'm forgetting his name, but he's a third stringer. But if Vesco's in, I kind of want Coastal here, getting +9. What do you think?
I do like the look on Coastal right now. I see it down right now, actually, to +7.5.
Yeah, it's dropped to 8.
Yeah. So, with the public on James Madison as well, actually the public's more on Coastal Carolina, but I see some sharp money in on Coastal. I don't know if James Madison can beat these guys by 7 or more. I've liked this Coastal team in the past. I haven't paid too much attention to them this year. I don't have a play in this one. I definitely lean the Coastal Carolina side at home, getting 7. If I can get 9, I'd probably get that, but I see 7.5 mostly. I think that's a little bit too much of a drop for me right now, but I'm going to look at taking him off the loss.
James Madison. Off the loss too, but they're I think they could win this game. But Coastal at home, and I've been impressed. I thought they were going to tank way more. Until that loss last week, they had won 4 or 5 in a row.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking at that. That's at 3:30 Eastern, and that game we talked already earlier in the week. Northwestern. I got to be on it. I can't be on Illinois. I just don't think they should be laying points. Period. At all.
Northwestern's playing good ball this year.
Yeah, I know it's on the road. It just comes down to it. It got into the shootout, and for a time there, I thought I was covering all the way 2 weeks ago with Indiana, and then I thought I wasn't going to cover. And then went to OT, they covered. I just don't think they're a team that can win by more than a touchdown. So I already talked about that early in the week. But we'll get to this. Have you kicked off here? I got to pull this game up, by the way.
No, we haven't kicked off yet. We still got 5:40.
Yeah, I still got some time.
Oh, okay.
We're going over the picks right now.
Anybody that wants to join on any of the bets we've talked about, you can't. Wait, am I the only person that bet this game?
No, Dab, I'm actually I'm on the full game. I took Oregon money line and Michigan money line in a little parlay. Oregon won last night. I just need Michigan to win this game, full game. I was talking to Connor about the under. Look at the history of these two teams. It's been historically gone over the last couple of years, but these defenses are super stout this year. It's a low number. It's dropped, I think, all the way from 57 or 58 down to what it is now, 46, 47, whatever it is, 48. Too much of a drop for me, I think, to take, but I definitely lean the under. This game might be a 3-0 game at the end of the first quarter. Maybe I'll lean on something in the first half and under in the first half because I see both these teams coming out slow, honestly.
All right, so coming out slow, that means maybe a tie game at halftime, and I cash my Ohio State plus 2.5.
Like I said, I actually do like that Ohio State look in the first half, honestly. I can see them being up in this one at halftime and Michigan coming back and winning. I might get on Michigan live if they go down early enough.
So I will too. So just so everybody knows, I could give a fuck less about anything but money. I don't like either of these teams, so I'm not. I don't like Michigan. I don't like Ohio State. They can both suck.
You love them. You love it. I heard you love it. You got anything on A&M here?
No. I mean, they did beat LSU in this game last year, which is huge. So LSU might be looking for a little revenge. But no, I'm just curious who A&M's going to get to coach next year, man.
Yeah, me too.
I've heard rumors that they're going to go get UTSA's guy. I hope not.
I don't think.
I think Ragu was telling me earlier about Stoops from Kentucky, maybe that he's been getting some talk. But I was kind of like, I don't know if he deserves that job. Honestly,
he doesn't. He's
right?
the shits.
Yeah.
He's fucking mediocre.
Yeah, 100%.
Sack of crap, man.
You know how easy it is to coach at a place like A&M. Like
I know they've got all the money, man. It's crazy, dude. They've got so much money down there.
So much money. The facilities are so nice. Like it's not an excuse to. There's no excuse to not have a winning football team there.
For sure. What about that guy from what's his name from Louisville? I love this coach this year. What's his last name, Connor? Brem?
Oh, geez. Yeah. What's his name? I'm escaping
Brem, I want to say. The
yeah,
guy's
with the
doing
B.
such a good job over there in Louisville. I would like to see him, honestly, get an interview over there. That would be
Jeff Brom.
Jeff Brom, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, Louisville this year, man. About to be 11-1 if they get this win, man. That's getting the transfer from Cal. Jack Plummer hasn't had to do too much. Just not make too many mistakes out there. Rely on that run game. They've got a good defense. They've got a good coach. They've got one of the best home field advantages in college football. I actually like this Louisville team this year.
Nate took Ohio State first quarter plus a half. That makes sense. I actually kind of like that better than my bet, but I already bet it. So I guess I could always lay another bet down. But the point is here not to load up on one of these sides because I plan on betting both sides. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Ross Pitt said last 10 years have gone over. Dana Delp said LSU over, ? Yeah, LSU, you go over. They play no defense and they have a great offense. I can support that.
Every game.
Speaking of totals, man, I've had a difficult college football season gambling wise, but yesterday I bet my first 2 totals of the season, cashed both of them. I had the under in the UTSA game and the over in the Texas Tech game. Nice. Shout out to Texas for putting up 57 points.
Yeah, they blew out Tech yesterday. I almost took Texas Tech, but I saw the line kept going up, and I was just like, you know what? I think Texas might be this much of a favorite for a reason in this spot, and they really blew the doors off them.
Yeah,
that was the writing was on the wall for that one. I mean, if it was in Lubbock, maybe it would have been a different story, but in Austin, that was destined to be like that.
I know, Dabby, you're off to a hot start in college basketball, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. College basketball is
smacking it out there, dude. I've been watching you, man. I've been kind of struggling in the college basketball this week, honestly. This week hasn't been the best week for me. The last couple of days, been kind of haven't been too good for me the last couple of days. Not gonna lie, I think I was 1-7 the last 2 days. So hoping to break out today. Got 7 plays going. So I'll take 4-3. I'll take 5-2. I'll take whatever. I just want to win some units today. You know.
Yeah, I gotta look at the card. By the way, yeah, I went 2-1. I thought I'd sweep the board. I'm like, I think Vandy, after watching Arizona State, and Vandy, sorry ass, lost to Arizona State. So that was my loss, 2-1. So, and I really wanted Ohio State yesterday, and they beat Bama. I was like, fuck. I think they were catching 6.5.
Oh, I didn't even fucking tune back into that. Ohio State won that game.
They won by I think 10.
Yeah, they won by like 10.
They blew them out. I was so close to pulling the trigger on it. I forgot about it. I had
I know, me too.
Thanksgiving at my family's house, and I was gonna pull the trigger on it, just a little degenerate action, and I didn't get in on time, and I saw the box score at the end, and I was like, damn.
Ooh, I wonder what the spread on the Alabama game is today if they lost yesterday.
13.5 right now, Cab. Yeah, 7.5 first half. I know DJ Big Boss is on.
No, basketball. Basketball.
Oh, basketball. I'm sorry.
That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, no, that is.
They play today, right?
I haven't looked at the college basketball card. I know Auburn and Bama are playing football, but
why the fuck? Never mind. Not interested. Okay, let's.
Yeah, they play Santa Clara. They're 7-point favorites. Bama, Oregon. When we're done here, I gotta get through the college basketball.
Shout out to Troy Torrance in the chat. What's up, brother? I believe in this Michigan game, Cab's got Ohio State plus 2.5 first half. I've got Michigan money line to close out a parlay with them in Oregon money line. I believe C-Mac was looking at the under, didn't pull the trigger on it, but we're looking to get in live here.
Yep.
Al, he said his pops retired from OSU. Shout out to him, man. I'll be rooting for your Buckeyes for at least the first half of this football game. Where are our Michigan people? I'm surprised Big Show's not painted blue up here.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked too.
That'd be funny.
Let us know in the chat, guys. If you got anything bet, let us know. There's game time. That means kickoff's about to happen with that alarm. Let us
Anyone
know
out there is looking for a little podcast to watch too, guys. I did a show this week with Big Show on the Bet Greatness podcast for the NFL. Give that a check. We filmed it, or we recorded it on Wednesday. It was a great show. Gave out a future on it. We gave out our picks on it. We're talking a lot of football. So if anyone's interested in that, go check it out. It should be on the Pub Sports Radio page or Big Show's page.
Nice. Touchdown, Ball State.
Oh, wow.
Take it. Let's go.
What did you just say?
Touchdown, Ball State.
Oh, I thought you said Ohio State. I was like, man, I'm way behind. What, they were trying to kick off?
No, I'm on Ball State.
Oh, okay. Wrong state.
Got A&M on LSU's 40 right now, 4th and 2. Got a 7-0 lead. Houston here over UCF. UCF was a minus 15.5 going into this one. Touchdown by Houston to start the game off, though, 7-0.
Why are you tackling somebody from the ground? Okay, the kickoff went out of the back of the end zone. It looks like they're already getting chippy. One of the Ohio State's player fell down and tackled a Michigan player as he ran over him. Definitely not supposed to do that. So Ohio State's got the ball first here, going to take the field. Place is packed, man.
Dude, this is nuts.
This game always in the morning? Why the fuck are we not playing this at night? Because too cold or what?
I think so, honestly. That's probably why.
That doesn't make sense, man. Even put it in the afternoon at 2:30 or something. Let the kids get a little drunk before the game. I mean,
yeah, right.
And I don't mean the players, people. I mean the fans.
Yeah, I mean, going to college football games is all about the tailgate. You know what I mean? It's like if you're not there, 9 a.m. kickoff by 4 a.m., you're not going to get too much tailgating.
Right. I would go to, regardless if I went to the games or not, I went to every single tailgate.
Yeah, it's so much fun, dude. It's the best part, dude.
Second down here for Ohio State. Picked up a nice little chunk there on first down. Nice little 5-yard run.
Yeah, I'm behind you guys. Damn, yeah. I saw that trip on that Michigan play. Damn.
Man Bear Pig says, can still get drunk early, Dab. Yeah, you're right. But the thing is I'm going out on Friday night if I'm in college, and getting up at 8 a.m. after going out on a Friday is not easy.
Yeah.
Stuffed him on second down there. Basically just got back to the line of scrimmage. So we got 3rd and 5. Quick snap here. Pressure on the QB. He's got a guy over the middle, and it just dropped. Hits him in the hands, falls to the ground. Might have thrown it a little bit behind his receiver, but you got to make that catch. I mean, that's a first down and then some. 3 and out for Ohio State to start.
Crowd's going nuts.
crowd is. I wish I could. It's one of the only things that I don't like about how we do this is since I can't have that sound on. I like to hear the crowd. I like to hear the energy. You can kind of feel the momentum shifts and things like that. It actually helps. I know this sounds dumb, but it helps with betting sometimes.
100%, especially with college football.
Mm-hmm. So after a quick 3-and-out here, Ohio State's going to punt. They take the snap, punts up. Looks like it's end over end. Not a very good kick at all. Michigan's going to take a fair catch at about the 35-yard line. That was not a very good punt. I don't want to guess net yardage, but I'd say, 35, 40-yard punt tops?
Horrible.
Terrible. Do we ever get a good punter on this? I feel like every Saturday we're like, what a bad punt. I haven't seen a 50-yard punt on Saturday morning with CMAC all year.
Just fucking punters, man.
Yeah, that's a bad drop by Ohio State. I'm behind you guys in this one. Damn,
that's a bad drop. Right? That's bad drop.
That didn't even look like the throw was on the money, honestly. Just out of his hands. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A little bit low, but
yeah, maybe a little low and behind him, but definitely a catchable ball. That wasn't one of those, it hit your hands, you got to catch it. That's like, no, you actually got to catch that. Incomplete pass for Michigan on first down.
Oh, wow, they're throwing it on first down.
A bad pass by McCarthy, if I'm being honest, just straight into the ground. So
is Michigan, were they trying to play something on us the last couple of weeks, just running the ball? They haven't really been throwing it at all. Were they trying to hide something for Ohio State? Are they going to run the ball all game today? Like, it's going to be interesting to see.
I was wondering that, but it's like that Penn State game, like that got way too close for them to have been hiding plays. If you think about what I'm saying, you know what I mean? That was a 4-point game, right? It's for most of the half. I feel like they were one score behind. Or Penn State was. Another big third down here early. Let's see here. They're showing the defensive front. 3rd and 5. So they did pick up 5 yards on that run. Huge shift on the receivers here. They got 4 out wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Empty backfield for McCarthy. Going to throw a little swing pass out to the receiver. Ohio State's all over that. That'll be another 3-and-out. 4th and 5 coming up. Let's go, baby. Keep it tied. Keep it tied. Keep it tied.
We got LSU on Texas A&M's 8. Jaden Daniels just scrambled for 25 yards. Guys, Jaden Daniels, man, this kid is just the real fucking deal, man. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do at the next level. I'm rooting for him. Guy goes out there and leaves it all on the field, man. It's crazy. His stats this year are out of this world. If they had only 2 losses, he would definitely be the Heisman.
Yeah.
Ohio State's going to take a fair catch right about their own 23-yard line. So they will come out for their second possession after both teams go 3-and-out.
Yeah.
It's way, way early. But if you're looking for a defensive game, you're liking what you're seeing now.
Yeah.
Let's look at the live lines here. I need to pull this up.
Right.
Looks like they touchdown LSU.
$44.5. 3.5.
It's 44.5 right now.
Yeah, it was. Shout out to the chat, guys. Dana Help Antonio, Man Bear Pig, Andrew G, Black Arthur King, Trap God, Mark Schillenberg. Shout out to you guys for coming out. Hit the like button, guys. Let's get to 100 likes here before 10 a.m.
Yeah, no shit. Blackthorn.
Let's get some people in here, man. Let's get 100 plus in here.
Let's get some damn points on the over squad. Let's go. Hey, we are here to live bet, though. So if you see that total get low enough and you decide to hit it again, let us know. And everybody in the chat, do the same. Let us know what you got bet for the rest of the day. We'll highlight your action. We'll talk about it. If you're leaning on something, if you're maybe going to bet something, put it in there. Let us know. Our guy Jay Peasy said he's on the Ohio State money line.
Jay Peasy.
Jesse, what up? Andrew G. Trap God. Mark Schillingberg, what's up, my dude?
Already setting up to be a damn good game here. I'm excited.
Yeah. It doesn't get better than this. Like, this is the game of the year, right? I mean, it's what it's supposed to be. It's Michigan against Ohio State. You know, it's a sold-out crowd. Winner's going to go to the Final Four. I mean, as long as they don't lose to Iowa, I guess, in the Big Ten championship, but I don't see that happening.
This is the biggest game, but this could be ugly.
Yeah.
This game might not be the
10-7 final score.
I saw those, the Portnoy and all those guys are Michiganed out at that game. Bro, I never really watched any of their stuff, but I have seen a little lately. I swear to God, I'd punch that fucking guy if I saw him in person. Like, if he talked to me the way he talks to his employees, I'd be like, bro, I don't work for you no more. Here, I'm going to knock you out now. That motherfucker, he's such a douchebag, bro. He thinks his shit don't stink.
Perky Sanders smacking it with Michigan. Oh, you're on Michigan, Perky?
ugly is good for the under.
Ugly is good for the under. That is very true.
We got a 0-0 in this Louisville game still. 4 minutes to go. Louisville's on UK's 1 yard line, about to punch it in with 4:40 to go in the first quarter. I was leaning under in this one too. I kind of wish I pulled the trigger out the 48. I see a live total at 44.5. They're going to score right here, so it's probably going to – if it gets up to 46.5, I might make a move on it, honestly. I don't know if UK is going to be able to score much points in this game against Louisville's defense, honestly.
Hey, cheers, Corey. It's not a cigar, but it's good, man. It's real good.
It's better than a cigar.
Yeah. No tobacco for these lungs.
Yeah.
I don't even wrap it in tobacco.
Tabaki.
Antonio. I'm cool with anything. It's just the way that he talks to people, man. You just don't talk to people like that. If you don't like somebody, don't fucking say anything. Over the middle on second down, Ohio State's going to get a good gain for a first down. Get the ball out to about their own 37, 38-yard line, it looks like.
Sabres, Flyers. Yeah, we got NHL. Tons shit to bet on today.
Gas report. I know, man. I've still got to get more, but I'm like uncomfortable because Saturday morning I usually spend a lot of time, getting my bets in and stuff. It's the one day where I don't go in with my bets. Like usually I'll get them in the night before, but on Saturdays I do it in the morning. With my power being out, like I don't have good service, so I was hardly able to do anything.
So you got it in.
Sports galore. Well, I got this bet in. I haven't got anything else in yet. Second 10 after the incomplete pass on first down for Ohio State. To take the snap right here. Oh, going to change the play call. Man, we got over 140 people in here early, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Hit the like button. Like I said, drop your bets. We got a bunch of people in here. I know we got more bets in here that we're not seeing. I want to see what we got. Good stop by Michigan there on second down. That is going to bring up a 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 here for Ohio State.
Touchdown, Louisville.
Oh, no, Mel. I was just saying what Corey said. He's on Sabres and Flyers today. Sabres play Jersey and who do the Flyers play? Islanders.
Here we go.
I gotta look at those
back.
Behind.
Looks like Michigan's going to bring the heat here. And they do. Only one of their linebackers drops back. Little quick patch to the receiver. He's going to get it out close to a first down. He's going to be about a yard short. It's going to bring up a 4th and 1 here. It's interesting to see what Michigan does because they are on their own side of the field. I just imagine they punt here, but I don't know. I'd go for this maybe. What about you guys? It's a 4th and 1 on the 49.
It's a conservative game. I think they're going to punt it. I would go for it, but I think they're going to punt it. Yeah, let me know. You're like 2 plays ahead of me.
Yeah, you're ahead of me too.
Let me know in the chat what you guys would do here. 4th and 1 on your own 49-yard line. It looks like they are going to punt the ball. That was expected. I mean, I knew that they were.
Same with like the Nebraska-Iowa game, like those kind of like I don't know. This is like a conservative game. I feel like no coach is going to want to take any chances like that. Even though I mean, you just have to run it 1 yard up the middle in your midfield, but it might be in the long run smart, especially if Michigan goes 3 and out here.
Michigan took a fair catch, but they almost fucked up. One of their players ran into the guy fielding the punt on the punt, but he still caught it, so we're all good there. But that was almost a disaster for Michigan right there.
All right, Perky. Yeah, I mean, these games, this is old school Ohio State, Michigan. 60s, 70s. It's going to be low scoring. Because lately, these games have been fucking back and forth, high scoring games. 0D.
Stimmy OG wanted to know your thoughts on Tulsa plus 3.5.
I'm on it, guys. I gave it out on Twitter. I'm on Tulsa plus 3.5. If you can get a 3.5, so I see it's down to +3 at most spots, but they're gonna win this game outright.
Yeah, they're finally. This team was bad, especially the middle stretch of the year for Tulsa. But yeah, you have the 3.5. I don't mind it. I have a piece. I have the under. So 44.5 is what I got.
Oh.
I don't think I got a 45.
That Expressed and Perky. Express just found a new friend. When you have common interest, huh? Like all of us are interested in gambling here. All of us. So I keep saying it. Drop your action. Barry Watson said 40.5 live. Are you taking a bet on that, or are you just pointing it out, Barry? Let us know. Like I said, I got that Ohio State first half plus 2.5. Right now I'm chilling on that, but I'm still looking for something to bet live.
Barry, if you didn't get in on the under pregame, I wouldn't move on it right now. You got to wait until you have to hope someone scores here.
I agree.
I don't think it's ever going to go back up to what it was, though. I would not take the under 40.5. I think that's too much value lost, even though it's still early and no one scored. I would at least wait. If you got to hope that someone scores here in the first quarter, which I don't think might not happen. Like it could be a 3-0 end of the first quarter type game, or end of the first quarter. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. We got A&M driving here on LSU's 32-yard line. Henderson scrambles for 6.
They should be able to put up some points. You know, LSU's defense is what it is.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
I saw in the chat, Antonio said he wanted to take Auburn 13.5, but is scared. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd be careful with that one. I bought up to 14 this morning. I had to pay a little juice, guys. Paid like -125, but I see Auburn giving them that. I don't know if Auburn wins this game, but they're going to want to give Alabama their best shot right here. I'm surprised to even see Auburn at a 6-5 record this year, honestly, under first-year coach. But you know, they're not a bad team. They're coming off getting blown out by, I believe it was New Mexico State as a 25-point favorite. I think they might play one of their best games of the year here against Bama. It might not be enough to win, but it might be enough to cover that 14-point spread. Since I don't have
you got to have the 14.
I think Alabama might. Just kind of like Tech, and you see some of these rivalry games that aren't much of a game, like Tech versus Texas or Oregon versus Ohio State. Or just said Ohio State, Oregon State. That wasn't close last night. Like,
dude, that was guys. Can I just touch on something really quick? I think Oregon might be the best team in the nation after watching them last night. Oregon State's no, like they're a good team. They've got a good defense. They could get nothing on them on Oregon's defense. They couldn't score. They couldn't stop Oregon. No one's been able to stop Oregon all year. Difference is they missed that 30-yard field goal to beat Washington, when they played each other this year. But in that rematch, I think Oregon's going to smack them. I think Oregon – I might take a shot on Oregon to win it all, honestly. Haven't moved on it yet. I haven't even looked at the numbers, but I was just so impressed watching them last night.
Bo Nix looks so comfortable in that offense.
I mean, he ought to be.
They beat Washington, right. I think, but they would lose to Georgia.
Yeah,
I think it could be a good game, though.
One team, I think. But, if they did face each other last year, and what happened, Georgia blew them out by 35 points on the first game of the season. Maybe Oregon has a little revenge factor. I think right now, them on the outside looking in, they've got the momentum as long as they beat Washington in this Pac-12 title game.
On 3rd and 5, McCarthy is going to scramble and pick up only about 3 yards to bring up another 4th down. So that is another 3 and out. I guess Ohio State didn't go 3 and out last time because they got a first down, but that's 3 and outs out of the 4 drives that we've seen. Both 3 and out for Michigan here. Good defense right there. That was a great job. Nah, there's nothing to review. He's out. He didn't make it. 4th and 2, Michigan set back to punt. They get the kick up. Looks like a decent kick for once. A really good kick, but it is going to bounce all the way back into the infield. End zone. Jesus Christ. Nothing here with about 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Both defenses looking strong. Both offenses looking a little bit inept.
Got a game coming up in 27 minutes, guys, that I did move on. I moved on Rice. I got him +4. I see him down to +3 right now. I mean, not Rice. It was FAU against Rice +4. They're down to a +3 right now. I think they win this game outright against Rice, honestly. If you want to take the points +3, I got the +4, but I still recommend the +3. But that one's going to be kicking off here in about 27 minutes.
I agree with you.
I'm gonna pull across.
FAU. You can't lay points with Rice. All the money's on them. This is gone. Open at 5, down to 3. There's even a couple 2.5s.
Oh.
It's got to be
It's got to be a nothing. FAU spot here. Yeah, weird enough, I'm on all the 11 a.m. slot games. I'm on all. It seems like I'm on all of them. It's crazy. The 10 and 11 a.m. I just think today's a day I attack kind of the games that not a lot of people are paying attention to. Just because
another rivalry game.
All the public and everyone's worried about these games, and too, these are the most interesting games to watch, obviously, So I totally get it, but I just found a lot of value in some of these lower end schools.
And
not primetime slots.
UNC, North Carolina.
Mel, shout out to Mel. Wow. Plus 1,400 on each. Have about 10 futures on Oregon to win it all. There you go.
Either of you guys look at the North Carolina State game?
Yeah, I wanted to move on NC State.
I'm looking at NC State.
Look at this, boys. NC State's a ranked team now. That's wild to me. Like, they're 8-3 all of a sudden. Weren't they? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they were like 1-2 to start, something like that. And they've just been on this nice little run ever since they made that change at quarterback. I definitely in the NC State side. I believe they're getting points too. Are they getting points? Or are they 2.5 favorites?
No, yeah, they're 2.5 point underdogs.
I would only look towards that.
Yeah, it's been their defense. We'll see. And they're at home. This is where you bet NC State.
Yeah,
is at home.
They've been so good at home covering this year too,
and they always are. I don't love that Armstrong's back in. He got away with it because Morris just got up and left, which they had to make that move at quarterback. But he's been good. First couple of games last week, that was Virginia Tech on the road. Yeah, but it's NC State or pass. I just have nightmares of Armstrong.
Yeah.
No points still early in this game.
Crazy.
Not a lot of time off the clock, though. I mean, we still got 8 minutes left in this first quarter.
Mel, they're not going to get left out if they beat Washington. Can put it on everything in that, honestly. There's no way they'll be left out. If so, then that would be a huge problem. That I wouldn't be able to watch that if they got left out if they beat Washington in the Pac-12 title game. Pac-12 one-loss team should make it this year. Pac-12 has been arguably
interception, Michigan.
Wow.
Deep in Ohio State's territory, and he's going to run it all the way back down to the 8-yard line. Damn, that was a terrible pass. Good interception, though. Just jumped the slant route.
Turnovers. Which quarterback was going to?
Terrible pass.
Yeah, that was bad.
I'll grab a drink real quick, guys.
Yep.
Okay, let me get this in. Okay, where are they at?
Got 7-0 in this LSU A&M game, but A&M is driving. They've taken a lot of time off the clock here in the first quarter. They're on LSU's 20. Got UK driving too on Louisville's 35-yard line, 2nd and down. Perky. Yeah, Perky. I've got Michigan on the money line in a parlay with Oregon money line. Last night I got like -125 or -130, something like that. Wow, yeah, I just saw that pick. Yeah, they're gonna score here. If they score here, it might be the time to jump in on the under if it gets back up to 44, maybe. I don't know if it'll even get up to that high.
I think it could be right there. 45.
If so, then that might be the move. Yeah, it's a bad interception there. That's bad.
Okay.
Touchdown. Indiana. Wow.
3rd and goal here for Michigan. That's a good
44
run.
right now on FanDuel. Chosen one said.
It's 3rd and goal on the 1 yard line here. Michigan's obviously going to hand it off to the back up the middle. He gets hit at a wall, but it looks like he's pushing across the line. Looks like they're going to – I don't know, man. He might have crossed and he might not. It's either going to be 4th and goal on the inch-yard line or he got across. They never signaled touchdown, so they're saying he didn't cross, but damn, that was close. I thought he was going to get in.
Yeah,
wow, what a play
4th
both
and
ways.
goal. Wow.
Let's see this.
Are they going for it, Kev? Yeah, they got to, right?
He got across it. Did he? Man, I think he got across. It is so hard to tell from that angle.
I can't tell.
Let me know in the chat. All right, here's an angle we can really see it. I don't think there's enough to overturn it. Holy shit. Let me know in the chat what you think. I don't see any angle where I can just clearly see the ball cross the plane. If you were to ask me, like, you have to get this right, make a call, I'm saying touchdown. That being said, I don't think I see anything there that's going to overturn it. Holy shit. K. Diggs said kick the field goal. There's no chance. They don't kick a field goal here, right? They go for it no matter what, right?
So they're going to have to take a delayed game. I don't know, man. These teams are conservative. There's no way, right?
There's no way they kick a field goal.
No way, right? I know.
No fucking chance. You literally can't be closer. If they're not in the end zone, they've got this far to go. You understand what I'm saying? Like literally, that's it.
Looks like A&M is on the board, guys, with a touchdown, 7-7 at the start of the second quarter.
Gig 'em. Black Thor King says that's a TD. I think it is too. But my official opinion is that they won't overturn it just because I don't know if there's enough to tell. It sure looks like he got in, though. Trap God said he thinks he got in. Christopher Commentini said he crossed. Okay, maybe they will overturn it if we're all getting on the same side. And here's the call. 4th down. I was right. They are not going to overturn it.
He looked like he was short, honestly.
4th down. Holy shit. Here we go. The offense takes the field, obviously. I mean, quarterback's going to have to just if you don't run a quarterback sneak right here, I just don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't take a step back to hand it to the running back. You know what I mean? Yeah. You go straight forward. And they hand it to the back, and he's going to get in easy. Man, I wish it was more exciting. Touchdown, Michigan. I would have liked to see another play where they push back and forth.
Yeah.
Personally, right there, I don't understand how you don't just fall forward.
Yeah, he's in touchdown. All right, we got a 7-0 game now, guys. What's this? Someone in the chat, give me a live total in this one if you have one. If it's up to 44.5, might move on the under.
I'll pull up the numbers real quick. Got you. Man, fuck you for throwing that interception, man.
That was such a bad interception, too.
Right? It was terrible. Like, bro, what the fuck, man? I swear college quarterbacks can be so bad, though.
Yeah.
That's why that's why it's so funny to watch, man, because a quarterback can be amazing in college, and then they get to the NFL and they just suck because they can't read defenses and they don't
can't figure it out. Yeah, it's such a different game.
It's so much faster. People don't understand how much faster it is. Okay, my lines are black right now. So as soon as I get them up, I'll tell you guys.
Looks like Kentucky's got a 4th and 17 coming up on Louisville's 42. They're going to punt the ball back to Louisville.
Corey in the chat. Shout out to our guy Corey, man. Good to see you in here. He said, man, they're probably going to cut to Ryan Day's face all day now.
All right, we got some scores on the board.
You've been betting college basketball, Weinstein?
A little bit. I've been kind of struggling, not going to lie. I got off to a nice little hot start, and the last couple of days haven't really been on point with it, not going to lie. I believe I'm like 1-3 my last 4.
Oh, well, I mean, that's not a sample size.
I'm just trying to pick my spots. I'm not throwing too much down on too many college basketball games, usually 1 or 2 a day the last couple of days, but I didn't move on anything today. Most likely won't tomorrow either.
I haven't moved on anything today either, but like I said with my power issue, I haven't had when my power was out, I don't get good service out here, so I was barely able to fucking get my bets in and look at anything. That's why I'm kind of still looking at it right now. What about Florida State, Florida? We haven't talked about that yet. Everybody in the chat, let me know what you guys think about that.
I was talking to Big Ragu earlier on Boston and Sauce, that show we did this morning, and he's on FSU in this one. He's got a lot of confidence in this backup quarterback for Jordan Travis.
Is it the same kid that came in last year when Travis was hurt?
Yeah. He's got a good sample size from what he was reading off. It's going to be a tough game, though, man. It's in Florida. I know Florida's down to their like 3rd-string quarterback, too, so I don't know too much about these quarterbacks, so I don't have a play in it. I was kind of leaning on Florida, but I'm not going to go on the other side of the bigger goo on that one. So I stayed off of it, but that's good. That should be a good game. Florida State needs to win, though. If they don't win, this Final Four could get a little tricky, honestly. And they still have to play Louisville in the ACC title game. If Louisville beats FSU, does Louisville deserve a shot at the Final Four? I don't think so. They don't have the schedule to, but I mean, they've been playing some good football, so.
No, sorry, I was reading. You're gonna have to ask that again. I got caught off guard by the chat.
No,
Lex
you're good.
said,
I know,
"Where's
I'm
the
watching
bag?"
it.
And Perfect Rotation said the bag never shows on these shows. Lex, I was about to say yeah, because I'm not sending him the link. No, I'm just kidding. Jimmy doesn't come on Saturdays. Of course, he would be able to get on here if he wanted to.
The gas report. You like the under in Maryland game, and what do you like in the Arizona game?
I mean, I leaned on Arizona. I'm not laying double digits with them. If I was going to bet that game, everybody kind of knows what I would do. I'd cut it in half. I'd take them under a touchdown in the first half. But full game, I wouldn't be comfortable laying double digits with Arizona. I'd either be Arizona State full game, or maybe just the over. If you think it's going to be close, it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, Arizona. What a surprise they've been this year. They're going to be a 9-win team, top 15 team. Didn't expect that, honestly. I had them projected at like a 6-6 kind of record. Had some big wins against some big teams too. I mean, they've all been at home, but they're playing on the road at ASU. It's not much of I don't think it's that far. So,
bro, are we gonna get Texas A&M at this week next year? Like, come on, SEC. Are we? Are they gonna like give it back finally?
Most likely. I mean, Texas is in the SEC next year, correct?
Yeah, we talk about rivals, man. That's the one I grew up on. I don't know how you take that game away.
That's a good one. I'm sure they'll bring him back. I mean, I'm sure they've released the schedule for next year.
Decent run for about 4 yards by Ohio State on first down there. 5 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock in this first quarter. Michigan is up early 7-0 after that big interception deep in Ohio State's territory. Even though, I mean, I will say Ohio State, even though they gave up the touchdown, man, they look good. Both of these defenses are playing good. Dana Delp said 46 is the total right now in DraftKings. Man, Bear Pig, the bandwagon has gotten out of control. It's because they were so fucking bad, and now they're so good out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense. Bro, you got to hit the hole right there, running back. Ohio State's only going to pick up about 2 yards on second down, but you got to hit the fucking hole, bro. I don't know what you're bouncing that outside for.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yep.
Hey, bro, if he hits that hole, it's 3rd and 2 at best right now. I mean, when I say it, I mean like what, 6 weeks now, Man Bear Pig? What is it, 7 weeks? Ohio State with a big pass play, going to get the ball out across the 50-yard line into Michigan's territory for the first time this game. First down, 1st and 10. That was a good pass. That was a really good pass.
Yeah.
Put it right on the back shoulder.
I never got over the touchdown. I was hoping to get over a TD.
Deep throw by Ohio State on 1st down here, but it is overthrown, and the receiver just stopped running to the ball.
Yeah, Mel, I like Old Dominion a little bit. They're favorites now. Georgia State's really hit the shits. I backed off Old Dominion. I didn't take them the Liberty, which was good. Liberty blew them out, but I was on them there for like 6 straight weeks, and they covered all those fucking games. So it was just a lean for me.
Man, I've told you before, C-Mac, and I've told people that my pops will always send me what he like his bets and shit or what he likes for the week. Liberty. He's been there with you every week. Liberty. They've been covering pretty much the whole year though, right?
Yeah.
Looks like there's going to be a holding call. I mean, I got to wait to see it. I didn't see the penalty. It's just in the area of holding. Oh, personal foul. Hands to the face defense. Ooh, that's a big penalty.
Yeah.
And it was about to be 3rd and long, too. Wow, that's a big penalty. Where's the hands to the face? You're not going to show us? Because that damn sure wasn't it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's on the line.
Yeah.
Okay, definitely.
Man, big 15 yards.
That is a big 15
27.
Ohio State now has the ball, yeah. At the, what'd you say, 27? Is that where it's at?
Yeah.
1st and 10 here. Guys, I can pause if I need to, I think.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Jay, what up?
They're going to run it on 1st and 10. Pick up about 2 or 3 yards.
No. I wanted to glance at the hey, Old Dominion or nothing. I agree.
Man Bear Pig said, let's fucking go, guys. Yeah, I know. I'm rooting for him too, man. I need a touchdown. I want to win this first half bet that I probably shouldn't have fucking made.
Yeah, there isn't. Yeah, an ODU needs this. I mean, I like it.
Bro, if Ohio State scores here before the end of this first quarter, which they won't. Oh, almost intercepted again. Another terrible pass right there, but it is knocked free by the receiver as he had to turn into a defender mid play.
Like Steele, I was just drinking Irish coffee, but I'm smoking on some good flour right now. I got some Stizzy OG, so no wine today.
Bro, you got to see the flour that I got right now, bro. It's so good.
Is that the strawberry? Dude, that looked fire, dude.
Bro, I loaded up on it because it was as good as it looked. And when it's as good as it looked, I was like, hey, bro, you're going to have to hold that. I'll be back.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What strain? Is that a sativa or hybrid?
Hybrid.
Nice.
And Ohio State's going to have to use their first timeout to avoid a play clock violation. They are still got 2 timeouts left, but 2:21 left here in this first quarter. Even if Ohio State gets a field goal here, seems like 10 points is a lot of points after this first quarter compared to what I thought I was going to see.
Yeah. No, I'm worried about UNLV a little bit. And they've been nothing but cashed. Yeah, San Jose's played well lately. Yeah, that's tough because I see points in that game, but the total is just a little bit too high. So I'm not going to mess with the total there. I worry UNLV could get, but they've been nothing but winning.
It's what are
I gotta
they
stay on.
ATS, like 10-1 or something? 9-2?
Yeah.
Something crazy. But the line is moving towards San Jose State.
10-1, yeah. San Jose's 8-3 ATS this year and playing well. Yeah, it's down to 1.5. There's so much on UNLV's shoulders. They've never had a game like that, you know. They win this. Mountain West, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shout out to my guy Ramon Scott. I did a show with him this morning with Boston the Sauce as well. He says he's smoking on that strawberry cough. There you go. I know that's a sativa. That's a classic. That's a throwback right there.
It's a very popular strain to use for the vape pens because of the terpenes that come out of it.
For sure.
Man, incomplete pass there on 3rd and 8, so it's going to bring up a field goal opportunity here. Looks like Jaden Fielden is 14 of 16 on the season with 47 as his long. He's looking at about a 43-yard kick here, and it is up. It looks to have the distance, and it is right down the middle. Drills it. So it is now 3-7. Ohio State is losing early. 2 minutes and 13 left in the first quarter. Cannot believe there's already 10 points on the board in this game. Wow.
Especially how it started. It was a couple 3-and-outs. And that interception, though, I mean, Michigan wouldn't have scored if they didn't get that pick.
Yeah.
It might be the time. I'm going to take a look at the live total right now.
Well, while we're on
I'm going to wait. It's still 44.5.
Oh, is it 44
45?
It didn't move?
45.5. No.
Should we hit that under right now or no? Kind of where I'm leaning.
The game for kickoff was 46. If you can get 45.5, I see 45 minus 115 right now.
That's crazy though that it hasn't gone down because I guess the first half was probably 10.5, or the first quarter was probably 10.5.
Yeah, the first half I think was, I don't know, 23.5. I think.
Yeah, EQ Bailey's Irish coffee is fire. Nice little kick in the morning, you know what I mean? It's still kind of early out here, West Coast time. It's only 9:55. I didn't want to drink anything too crazy yet. Probably about 10 minutes, though. Shout out to you, James S. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving as well, brother. I actually didn't have I had a great Thanksgiving, just didn't have a good last couple of days of betting. But hoping to turn that around today and tomorrow, so.
So many people ask me, like, what I was doing. I was like, I'm gambling. The fuck do you think I'm doing? That's what I'm doing for the holidays. Gambling. The fuck?
There were so many sports on yesterday.
Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. First and 10 here for the Wolverines. They're going to throw a little out route, pick up about 8 or 9 on the play. Not a bad first down play. Second and very short.
Just don't bet that game, Mel. Don't bet Syracuse. I want the under in that game too. I'm not going to bet it. Wake Forest is that bad with Kern, but so Syracuse. They could win at home because I think Wake's defense is decent. That's all they got because they don't have an offense. That's one of the ugliest games. You have anything in that one time?
And I'm sorry, which one?
Wake, Syracuse.
No, I mean, I can talk you off it because I leaned Wake Forest plus 2.5 in that one. I would have taken
such a bad game.
I'm gonna stay away from it. Yeah.
So
didn't do too much studying on either team, so can't give you a good reasoning to take either side. But I definitely leaned the Wake Forest side.
Quarterbacks are awful for Syracuse.
Did I miss that, Perky? Did they really show it?
I didn't see that. That's nuts.
I did not see that. Over the middle for Michigan. They're going to get it out across midfield. Big fucking gain on first down there. Good pass by McCarthy. Michigan's looking strong right now early. I mean, they got that big interception on defense. They could have had another interception. This could very easily be a 7-0 still. So is he allowed to drive from his home to the stadium after the game to be with them? Probably not, man. He's probably not allowed on the facilities.
No, I think he's allowed near anywhere. Yeah.
No.
I don't know if they are.
I got
I
you,
don't know if
Dirty
they're gonna
Reg,
throw it.
too.
I got you, Dirty Reg. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, we got Texas A&M leading LSU now, guys, 10-7 in the second quarter. We've got Louisville over Kentucky 7-0, but Kentucky's driving. They're on Louisville's 13. They're probably going to score right here. Indiana 14-6 over Purdue. Houston down to UCF 13-10. Those are pretty much all the good games so far. We got SMU over Navy 28-7. Pitt over Duke 10-3 right now.
That was ugly. I would have took Pitt, but I didn't. Yeah.
If A&M finds a way to beat LSU today, it's crazy to think where they're at versus how easily they could be like somewhere else. Like let's say they beat LSU today.
Well, the same record as LSU.
Right. And then I'm saying like could have beat Alabama. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Probably could have beat Tennessee. Like several of these, I don't know.
That Ole Miss game too. We were watching that game, man. That was
should have beat Ole Miss.
Did so many things wrong that game, and they still had a chance. It was
well, hell, they had the lead at the end of the game.
Yeah,
late rough in the fourth, and they still fucked it up. Michigan's gonna run it on 2nd and 10 just after the big pass play. Why so conservative? I don't understand. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 here. It's going to actually run it down to the end of the first quarter. So after a quarter of play here, the Wolverines are leading the Buckeyes 7-3. They have the football, but it is 3rd and long, just across midfield. Good game. A lot of defense. Defense that turned into a touchdown here. Other than that, I guess if you want to be technical, Ohio State's the only team that's driven the ball down the field yet.
Got a touchdown for Kentucky. They just tie it up in Louisville 7-7.
Yeah, they scored. Leary.
Oh. I was talking about Thanksgiving, the Black Friday sales. You can go to pubsportsradio.com right now and get 20% off all the merch. Get your favorite t-shirts, hoodies, a bunch of shit. I've got about 7 different Pub Sports Radio shirts here. I can grab one and show everybody.
Go, yeah, 20% off pubsportsradio.com. The black is my favorite with the logo. I always rock it. But all of them are good. I had the beanie, Pub Sports Radio. Check it out, 20% off pubsportsradio.com. Support it. Pick up some swag from us. We appreciate it. Shout out to everyone in the green, as always. Appreciate you guys that got memberships. Lex Steele, what's up, dude?
I think I'm going to go order me one of the white shirts. I like the white one better than the black one, but I just can't wear white. Like, I see, like, people with white hoodies and shit. I'm like, man, that looks dope. It wouldn't look good if I wore it because I'd fucking get ash on it or fucking something. I can't stay clean, C-Mac. That's what I'm saying, okay?
Hey, I know you can't.
Al Civic said every game on FanDuel is locked out, even upcoming games. Oh, wow. Antonio, yeah. FanDuel is locked.
For everyone or just them?
2 people in the chat. I don't have it, so I'm not sure. You guys playing the poker tournament last night?
I did not.
No, I had a bunch of stuff to do.
Yeah,
I was with family. I couldn't do it.
Does anyone know who won?
I don't know who won.
Pat, anyone there last night? Who won the poker tournament last night? I know Ramon.
Somebody let us know. I want to know who won it too. I was in the chat and hanging out with them. I didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah, I was in there. I forget who won. Somebody did.
Oh, damn. Trap God, 3rd place. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Trap God was up in there.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
I'm going to look at some of these college basketball games. I know we're here for football, but if I see anything, I'm going to let everybody know. I'm just, like I said, I haven't had the opportunity. This morning, I usually get up early, a few hours before everything, to get my bets in and to get the last of my capping in. And today I could not do that.
Damn, yeah. Chat saying FanDuel shut down. That's crazy. He locked out all the games. That's wild.
A lot of smaller games today in college basketball.
Yeah. I mean, Bama should bounce back and win. I don't know what to make of this Oregon team. Lions moved it.
I don't like them, man. But you know that.
I don't like them either. But they're almost getting 9, and the money's on them. I don't know.
I thought it would be 6.5. So when I saw that fucking number, I was just like, what it's sitting at, like you say, yeah, it's almost 9. It's 8.5. Oh, it's shit. Some places have it up to 9 and 9.5 now. It's anywhere from 8 to 9.5.
Yep.
That's what I would have put that at 6.5, and I would have bet Alabama. But that, for me, that's just a little bit too high.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
Fourth and 1.
We got a 75-yard rushing touchdown by FAU. First play of the game. Let's go. Gave it out about 30 minutes ago. Anyone in the chat? I hope you guys followed. I mean, it's still early, but, always good to see first
play. We'll take the points early. Don't you? Anytime you're live, you're like, just so everybody knows, I'm not celebrating. I'm just happy they fucking scored, okay?
Let's go.
Like, I don't think I won my bet. But
no, it's far from over. Far from over. But I'd love to see a 75-yard touchdown run.
Timeout Ohio State. That's already their second timeout of the half. This is a huge down coming up. It is 4th and 1 for Michigan. They've already gone for it on 4th down once. They got the touchdown on 4th down earlier, but this is a full yard. Earlier they were just going for an inch. This looks like this is a long yard.
Are they punting?
Everybody who hasn't, man, hit the like button. I got fucking tequila in the other room. I'll start taking shots. I don't give a fuck. Set a number, and when we get there, I'll take a shot.
Yeah, let's get to 100, guys. I believe we're at. Let's see. I think we're at 80 something right now, guys. We should be able to get to 100. Whoever's in here, I'm sure there's some people that haven't hit the like button. Just hit the like button, guys. Let's see.
And here we go. 4th and 1 for Michigan. Like I said, it is a long yard. Ooh, this is exciting.
20 more likes, guys.
They're in shotgun formation here. The snap, they're going to hand it off. Running back's going to dive. They're going to give it to him. I thought that was a very generous spot. Again, I'm not on the field, but wow. Yeah. Wow. I'd like to see this one too.
We're going to have another poker tournament, by the way, next month. So at the end of the month, when there's just a couple bowl games going on. So
yeah,
we'll let you guys know the exact date. It's like probably the 28th or 29th.
Well, I know you guys have a better angle of this fucking play. Wow.
I'm behind.
I'm so far behind in this game.
That's what we're going to get, and we're going to like it because we're not getting anything else. So, okay. That was, I'm not saying he didn't get the first down, but that was a fucking generous and a half spot.
Yeah.
He gave him the spot he gave him made it look like he dove past it by a yard.
That guy's betting the game.
That's what I was getting at.
Dude, yeah, I see what you mean, Dabby. That was kind of close, honestly.
What the fuck? And we're not even gonna. And that's why I was saying, I guess that's what we're gonna get, and we're gonna like it. You're not gonna get a better angle. We're not gonna slow the game down. You're gonna take that, viewer. On 2nd down, Michigan's gonna run it and pick up another 2 yards. It's gonna bring up another long 3rd and 6 here. I'm not saying he didn't get it, but I just am not really happy with what I just got to see. The butt cheddar spot. What the fuck is that? 3rd and 6. McCarthy's going to drop back. They got a spy waiting on him. He's going to try and run it, but I don't think he's going to get there. Is that going to bring up another fourth? No, because they're going to give him the spot again. The fuck is going on right here, bro?
Generous.
Did he reach the ball out or anything? Bro, what am I watching? No, he didn't get the first down, and this time they're going to show it to you. What the fuck am I watching right now?
I'm about to see it.
Please, everybody in the chat and fucking you guys, tell me that he, like, and the ref just gave it to him too. Like, you're standing right on top of it. The fuck am I watching? They're reviewing it. At least they're reviewing it this time. But that one was even more blatant. You can't tell me I couldn't see things in that one.
Telling me these guys aren't getting paid off.
Jesus Christ.
Michigan. Yeah, where's all the Michigan guys at? Where's Big Show at? Are they not going to come in here until Michigan's winning?
Yeah, right. They're going to wait till the end.
And then, yeah.
Dude, how is that a first down? What?
Well,
I'm so behind you guys. That's wild. Like, how do you rule that? Like, that is crazy.
I get that they're going to review it and change it, but why are we even having to review this shit? Like, what's going on right now? K Diggs said ref has money in this game for sure. Mel said he was a full yard short of the line, and it was obvious live. That's what I mean. I know I'm way ahead, which is not what I'm used to, but that's what I was saying when I started. I was like, what am I watching right now? This is fucking terrible. That, if I was Michigan, or if I was Ohio State, what I'd be more mad about is that fourth down play, man, because nobody even looked at that, and I never got an angle that gave me a comfortable spot. Yeah, of course they marked him short. He was short.
Yeah.
So they can bring up fourth down. It's okay because they'll give him the spot this time. There is a storyline that's developing early in this game, though, if you're watching. It's third and short and fourth and short, and right now Michigan is winning that game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This is their third fourth down attempt here already with 11 minutes and 57 seconds in the second quarter. They still gave him a generous spot. Out of the shotgun formation. Going to take the snap. Play action pass. Easy first down. Good play right there. Good play right there.
Antonio, do you guys really think the refs have money on games they call? Maybe I just think that someone above everyone else is making a call to the refs at some point, or they're telling the refs to make certain calls on certain spots during the game.
I don't waste my energy thinking about it because it'll drive me fucking nuts.
Right.
I worry about what I fucking know and what I can control, which is just like what I see and what I cap.
That's control you can control. That's all you can do.
On 1st and 10, Michigan's going to get stuffed right there.
Shout out to Ramon Scott. The ref did bet on this confirmed, but he already limited to $25 since he rarely loses.
Shout out Ramon Scott, man. Get him up here with us. That was funny. He's definitely betting, but he's limited. Bro, I can hear my dog snoring from the other room. You are so fat, Stella. My dog needs to get in shape. Sounds like she's got what's that shit when you can't breathe and you need a sleep mask?
Sleep apnea?
Yeah, my dog's got sleep apnea. I can hear
it. Field goal is good from Louisville. They take a 10-7 lead over Kentucky. LSU's driving. They're on Texas A&M 6 right now, down 3 points, looking to punch it in. And we got Rice driving on FAU, guys. They're on FAU's 13. Looking to tie this game.
RVD said the fix is in. The refs want Michigan to win. Shout out to RVD. Black Horse is pissing him off. Damn ball in the air. It doesn't make for an exciting game, that's for sure. 3rd and 10 here. McCarthy drops back, throws it over the middle. He's got a guy is complete into the end zone for a touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, wow.
Wolverines jump out early, strong. Pending the extra point, they will be up 14-3.
Okay.
Yes, Lex, I definitely named it after the beer.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone mentioned this. I'm off this Rangers Bruins. They're both on a back-to-back. I'd go right to the under, but who's in net? Quick for the Rangers. Bruins lost last night to the Wings. Yeah, I didn't play it. But I think the Bruins
Stop
off the
wasting our
loss
time.
and under. It is 5.5.
They're wasting our time with the review here right now to see if whether it was a touchdown or an interception. Oh, hold on. I don't fucking know the answer to this. Is this an interception, C-Mac?
I don't know.
If the ball's loose, does it matter if it crosses the plane? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
because he definitely crossed the plane, but was the ball loose? Oh, shit. Well, now, anybody wondering if somebody has money on Michigan, you're about to find out now. Londo said he's on Michigan 3. Antonio says that's 100% INT. Trap God. I need somebody who's like not on the side. Like, is anybody on Michigan think that's an interception? That's what I need to know. And then, I mean, I think it's a touchdown. I don't. Again, if the ball is loose when he's crossing the plane, does it matter that he crossed the plane? Right? No, I would think no. Well, they call it touchdown. It's a touchdown. I mean, I thought it was.
Interested in Ohio State now.
What'd you say?
I'm getting interested in Ohio State.
Live?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't liked what I've seen, but
I would definitely agree with that. Actually, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
I don't know if I should wait till half. It's locked up. What are they gonna give me? If they give me over 10.
Extra point is up and good. Michigan leads 14-3. I think with that one, it's just like there's no way you can overturn. There's no way they could have overturned that. Trap God said it's plus 9.
Yeah, I can't see. I need over 10.5.
Let's see here. And pull up these scores across the board. Are my Aggies still holding on to that light lead over the LSU, or they blow it already? They are not winning anymore. It is 14-10. LSU leads A&M. A&M has the ball. SMU is stomping out Navy. Ball State has the ball inside the red zone here, and they're losing 9-14, but they do have the ball in the red zone, like I said. Houston's losing 10-13 to UCF. Duke, Pittsburgh is tied 10-10. Kentucky, Louisville. Louisville's up early 10-7. Kentucky has the ball. Yeah, looks like I went across all of them. There you go. Liberty is up 26. That first, Jesus Christ, how do they have 20? Oh, that's basketball. Jesus. I was like, what am I looking at? It's college basketball. I was like, how do they have 20 points that quick? That don't make no sense. Purdue has the ball, and they are trailing Indiana 6-14. And Kent State has the ball in the red zone. They're up 14-10 on Northern Illinois. There, that's all the scores. So Brian said if that was called incomplete or an interception, it would have likely stood. I was thinking that too. I was thinking maybe if that they went with the call in the field, because I know if the ball is moving before you cross the plane, then it doesn't matter that you cross the plane. But that was really hard to tell. Kirk Gray asked if anyone likes Alabama today. Yeah, I do, but I'm the only one. I know Weinstein and C-Mac like the other side.
Well, no, it's not at 13.5.
You want over 14?
I said it had to be over 4. Yeah, that 14.5.
That makes sense.
Which it was to start the week.
Look, coach is crying on the sideline to the refs. I know you're not back yet, but look at him. I love seeing shit like this. He's like, the ball was moving. How was it a touchdown? Ohio State's going to take the ball right at their own end zone. Got a little bit of a lane for a decent return. It looks like he got out across the 30.
No, I'm not on the hockey game. I still have so much to do after we're done.
Same,
There's not a ton of college basketball. Well, this is basically the last week here at college football before, Saturdays like this. We have the full card. This is it. So, but there's a good amount of college basketball. I shouldn't say that. But.
I don't like much college basketball, but I've only looked through it quickly. I've got so much to do, C-Mac. I haven't hardly got to do anything because of my morning. Good run by Ohio State on first down.
Wow, Illinois Chicago favorite. I took George Washington yesterday. Yeah, that's moved up. I don't blame it. I think that goes over. It was 144.5 to 148. George Washington won again outright. Getting 1.5. I don't know if I want to go back to the well.
Shut out Vexen. I'm looking for a live bet right now. I think I'll get it at halftime. I kind of want to take Ohio State live right now. I'm not lying.
What, plus 10?
If I can get that.
I actually like that plus 10 minus 120. I'm still considering moving on the under because I see it up to 47 now in some spots.
Well, fuck. It's about a 40-yard completion for Ohio State. That number is no longer going to be there.
Yeah, it's 8. It was there for me. I couldn't get the 10.5, but I missed it. If it's double digits, that's all I mean. Even if Michigan goes up more, Ohio State, I think they can hang around.
What's the money line on Ohio State right now?
Well, just drop because of that pass. It's 7.5. The money line's 220.
Oh, that's not enough.
Plus 220.
Another completion over the middle. It's only going to pick up about 5 yards. That's a weird looking fucking view. Second down here for the Buckeyes. 8 minutes and 27 seconds and rolling. 14-3 here if Ohio State scores for a game that everybody was thinking under, and that sure feels like it's been playing to an under, is not at all playing to an under, which is something that maybe we can get involved in live here. But both of these offenses actually look like they're starting to loosen up a bit. Play action pass over the middle, going to pick up another first down to about the 19-yard line. So they are inside the red zone here, driving. 7:55 on the clock now. Brian Smith said OSU won't lay down, so set 10 points live would be a go. Yeah, guys, we're all in agreement, and we all missed it. So I don't think you can get it anymore. Plus 290, perfect rotations. Thinking about it, that's where I'd be if I was to make a bet right now. It'd be that. And that being said, it looks like we're about to get a holding call on Ohio State, which is one of the one of the worst fucking things in football. That's going to put them at 1st and 20 probably.
Got A&M driving on LSU's 32 right now, down 14-10. This is very much a ball game with them two right now.
Did they just call holding on the defense on a running play? The fuck? I want to see this. They called holding on the defense. What? Bro, what are these refs doing? These calls are bad, man. Wait till you see the replay and they circle him. All he did was fall down. First and goal here. And at least you know I'm not one-sided because I'll say it both ways. That didn't make sense either. That call. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Tay Diggs figured it out. We're thinking in terms of sides and we're missing it. Let's have the over. That's what it is. Now we know. Now we know. The fix is in. It's not for a side. It's for the over. I think you got it. 2nd and goal here.
Chip.
Damn. You're ahead of me. Perfect rotation. It looks like it's going to be a touchdown Buckeyes. Am I going to win my first half bet? Probably not. But I'm not as dead as I was 20 minutes ago or 10 seconds ago. However you want to say it.
There you go. There's the answer.
Yep.
Damn, I didn't get the hook. Fuck.
I gotta grab a phone charger because I need to make a live bet and I can't do it. Hold on.
I might have to move on this live under right now, honestly. I just don't know. These offenses are moving now.
Yeah, I'm staying off the total right now. Because it's not, I mean, they're not even going to give you into the 50s, right? Are they here?
I think it's 48.5.
Yeah, fuck that. Still have 7 minutes left.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time. We got Rice driving down the field. They went for it on 4th and goal on the 1 yard line and got stuffed.
Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. My first half bet's not dead. I want something to cheer for. God damn it.
Still 51.5 is not enough.
Whew.
What did you say the total was?
51.5.
I'll go over. The fuck? We could talk about this under all we want. It's only at 51.5 right now.
Take it.
It's tough.
What did you I would think it would be at like 56. What are we sitting at? 24 points?
Well, that's why it's just too low. I'm not fucking.
Yeah, 51.5 minus 120. I'm
just
seeing.
like the last year's points. That's why I didn't play the under.
Shooters.
They haven't played each other. They haven't played anybody. These two teams play the,
Bro, I swear to God,
schedule.
It's had the line fucking dark forever, bro. The fuck is it? This is what I use for live betting usually. I'm about to have to switch. Anybody ever seen the book just go dark for live betting for like 30 minutes?
Damn. That's what everyone was saying about FanDuel was locked.
The fuck is this shit, man? It's locked everywhere. It's locked on my other one too.
There's probably so many people betting right now, and there's so many bets. Got A&M driving. They're on LSU's 21 now with 1:31 to go.
Is it still 14-10?
14-10, yeah.
Let's go, A&M.
2nd and 4 on LSU's 15. Louisville about to go into halftime up 10-7 over Kentucky. We got FAU over Rice 7-0 right now, but Rice is on FAU's 20. Oh, and then scratch that 20-yard touchdown pass by Rice. Tie game.
Bro, I don't even know who Jalen Henderson is, man. Is he good?
He looked all right, though.
It's not doing bad, that's for sure.
Did he play last week, or is this his first game?
Yeah, he played last week.
He played last week, yeah.
I didn't pay attention. Did he do good last
week? Well, that
week?
LSU defense isn't great. If they could, and they beat up on the bad teams, but any team that has a decent team. Our offense has scored on them all year long.
15 of 19 right now. That's not bad. Can he run?
Yeah.
Can he move at all?
Man, I think he's been sacked a few times. He can, yeah.
14-yard touchdown pass for A&M. They just took the lead.
Wow.
There you go. I think it'd be hilarious if they beat LSU today.
Yeah, I'm off there. No, no consistency from that team. And they played insane against Colorado, which they got their own problems.
I need Michigan to turn the ball over. Or like
You never know. Real quick, Washington, though, since the beginning, where they kind of beat me up, they haven't covered a ton of games. I know last week they won, but they went on a stretch there where they didn't cover, I think, 5 of 6. Because the first 4 games of the year they covered.
What time's that Washington Wazoo game at?
Oh, talk about a team.
1 o'clock, 4 Eastern.
Just fucking straight debacle this season. Colorado's another one. I'm not surprised at all, but I think it's funny they got that 4th win and they haven't got another one since.
Okay.
Nobody here likes UNC today. I know you said you like the other side, both of you guys. What about the chat? I'm curious. Because I kind of feel like UNC would be a public bet, but I don't have the numbers in front of me.
I can look up the money and stuff if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it, actually.
Give me a minute. Give me a call.
Mel, did you move on Wazoo in that one? I know you're a Wazoo fan. Plus 15.5, and not bad, honestly. I mean, I thought Washington State was going to have a better year than what they are right now at 5-6. I thought they'd be at least maybe 6-5, 7-4, something in that range. Lane, I don't know. It's tough to lay 2 scores or more with Washington. They, like C-Mac was saying, they against like last couple of weeks, they haven't really been covering against too many teams. They've had some very close games. I know they had a close game against Arizona State too.
It's called the Tar Heel State, not the
14
Devil
and a half.
State. Look, I like the Tar Heels too. I just know that I think both of you guys said you kind of looked the other way, right?
Yeah.
You didn't bet it though?
Not on the road. I can't
didn't.
take them on the road.
I was close to taking NC State.
I still might move on them.
What's the total at? 60 something?
Mm-hmm.
The total's 55.5, 56. Better defense at home, getting points, even though Armstrong, like I talked about. I don't like.
We got a 10-7 game. Louisville is leading at halftime over Kentucky. 14-6 Indiana. Houston only down 3 at half to UCF. Pittsburgh and Duke 10-10. Got a couple other games coming up in the next 20, 30 minutes.
You know, you guys have eyes on more games than us in the chat. If I was in the other room, I'd be able to have my eyes on like 3 games, but in here I can only watch like 1 or 2 at a time. Let us know if you guys see anything that you like live that's on a different game. We're still locked in here on first down. Michigan's going to throw a little swing pass out to the back and pick up about 5 yards. Good gain on first down. And bring up a 2nd and 5.
Smash the like button, guys. We got 6 more to 100.
Hell yeah. I could use a little shot of tequila. Come on, defense. Do something one time. On 2nd and 5, they're going to get pressure on McCarthy. That looks like a catch. I'm going to get the ball out and pick up a first down. Very good fucking throw on the run right there. You know, for somebody who's been in question on how he can throw, he's definitely looked the part early. He's made some good passes. I haven't seen the bad decisions like we've seen on the other side. First and 10 right about midfield. Michigan's going to run it and pick up only a couple yards, but they will get the ball out across midfield, so they're in Ohio State territory again. Florida Atlantic money line. Unlucky Charms. There we go.
There we go. I'm on them +4.
Second and 7 here. Andrew, I did not. I'm not usually a big futures guy. Michigan's going to run the ball on 2nd and 7 and pick up another 2 or 3 yards. So I'm thinking it's going to be about 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 4. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock left in this half. So clock is rolling with these just run play after run play after run play. 3rd and 5. Let's see if Michigan runs it again here. They're already thinking 4-down territory. Out of the shotgun, they got one receiver in motion. McCarthy's going to drop back. Good pressure, and he's going to get sacked in the backfield. Let's go. Give me a chance to win this shit. 4 minutes on the clock. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Michigan's going to have to punt it back to Ohio State. Just give me a chance. Give me a chance. All I need is a fucking field goal, boys. All I need is a field goal. Michigan's going to look to pin Ohio State here. Good punt, they could pin them. Kicks up. Got good air under it. Going to be downed inside the 2-yard line. That was a very good kick right there. Fuck. Yeah, I could use it, man, Bear Pig, but we're not in a good spot right now. Not in a good spot at all. You guys highlight that? Here we go. Shout out Raymond Scott dropping some college basketball picks for everybody in the chat right there. Give our guy a follow and let him know if you're rocking with him also. Get that cash. Man, Bear Pig, that's the energy. This is the good vibes I need right there. I will cash. You're right. It's exactly the energy I need. Lex Steele said Purdue is coming back right now.
Yeah, they're down 14-12 at halftime now.
There you go.
You got FAU and Rice 7-7. LSU down at half at home to Texas A&M 17-14. See LSU live is -3.5 right now. I'm not watching that game. I'm not going to get involved in it. I have LSU money line in a parlay, so I'm going to just stay away from that one. But that's not a terrible look. LSU should win this game, but surprised they only got 14 points. A&M's got a good defense, though. They've had a good defense all year, honestly.
Yeah, I just didn't know what they've done. All right, stat wise, they even have 14 points. But when I saw them against Miami and Ole Miss when we had a game, I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah,
Black.
But yeah, all year long.
Did that line go down to 6.5? This chair kills my back, bro. I got to get a new chair. I I can't fucking sit in this thing. You guys see how uncomfortable I look? $6.5 is where I would have put that line. College basketball is one of the sports where I like to make the lines before I see them, so I have an idea of what I want.
Uh-huh.
It's what when we were waiting for the lines for Jimmy's show, ended up getting it wrong, but I was like Gonzaga. I said I think the line will be 5.5. If I can get under that, I'll bet Gonzaga. I got 4.5, and I fucking lost because they won by 4. But still, I was expecting it to be 5.5, and I got 4.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Ramon Scott in the chat. He said FanDuel's up 37 or 30. What was it? 36, 37% in the last 30 days. Wow.
All right, first down, deep in their own territory for Ohio State.
Jonathan's wait, what? No way, Dana Delp. There's no way that's confirmed. I haven't gotten a note. If so, then good for Michigan State's got a good coach coming in there, but that's tough to see him leave his alumni, Oregon State. Even though, they don't got a place to play really next year, so it's going to be interesting to see all that. I haven't read it too much into that, but it says Jonathan Smith is going to be coach at Michigan State next season, just announced. That's the Oregon State coach who's really turned that program around the last couple of years.
Wow, I wonder if it came out before the game last night.
Yep, just said it on Big Ten Network. Wow. They got themselves a good coach over there.
Yeah, Ohio State's not trying to do anything here. They're just going to run the ball on first and second down. It's going to bring up a third down and 7. Probably just going to run it again. Try and give their punter some room is all they look like they're doing.
All right, guys, I got to hop out of here. I got a couple things I got to do before the afternoon games. Appreciate you guys for having me on here. Hope you guys cash all your bets today. Shout out to the chat, man. Hit the like button, share the video. Appreciate you guys for coming out and watching. Hope everyone has a great day today and cashes their tickets, man.
Oh, yeah, White Man. Appreciate you.
Later, guys.
Oh, what a play. Oh, he dropped it. What a loser. What a loser.
What a loser.
Are they saying he caught? I'm very confused at what I'm looking at right here. And did he catch that? Yeah, he caught it. First down, Ohio State. What a play. What a play right there. Man, Bear Pig. I know. I'm like, what a loser. No, he caught it. Michigan player ripped it out when he was on the ground. So 1st and 10. And timeout maybe by somebody.
I can't believe I missed the 10-minute.
Go, Buck, go. I know, Markel. I just need him to go get a field goal for me. That would be dope. We can get that field goal, cash that first half.
It's happening.
I know they're not reviewing this. There's nothing to review. He's already down when he rips that ball out. I know, Trap God. That's what I'm saying. Black Thor King said the same thing. That's a catch, man. Why are we wasting our time with this shit? Stop drawing this game out and let's fucking go.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And when they stand there and just keep watching it too, that's what drives me even more crazy. Like, why we all see it. I'm not sure what the first half total was, but I'm pretty sure it's already gone over, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was 22, 23 and a half. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like. Yeah, we're just 2 away from the Dundee.
Hell
Hit
yeah.
it. McCabe will take plenty of shots. Start screaming like Razor. Come on. Come on.
He says Cab will take. Thanks.
Yeah, you're a shot guy, remember? I can't do it.
You can shotgun.
Can't do that either. I mean, I guess I could.
Well, I haven't done that in so long. I'm trying to think when the last time I shotgunned a beer was. It's been a long time. But I usually have glass bottles, so it's like I want to do that tornado thing, but I'll spill all over myself. Maybe I'll try that for you guys soon. Man, Beer Pig said time to crack a beer. It is about that time. I agree with that.
I already did.
1st and 10. Now we're finally getting to see the play because took all our time. Ohio State just letting the clock run. You only got 1:20 on the clock, guys. If you're going to try and score, I mean, you got to fucking snap the ball.
Do they have one timeout left?
Yeah. Pressure on the quarterback. Deep throw. Huge pass. Pass interference and the ball. Let's fucking go, baby. Get in field goal range for me one time. Come on, baby. That's going to be out across the 50 down to like the 40-yard line, it looked like. Wow. Let's go, baby. Yeah, pass interference on the defense. Yeah, that's down to all the way down like the almost the 40-yard line. They're going to have the ball in Michigan territory. First really big pass play of the game, I'd say right there.
Marvin Harrison. You got to just get him the ball. I looked at his yards. Were 80, I think 84. He's the one guy they gotta try to get him the ball.
Right.
And multiple shots deep. No, I don't think so. I don't know. It's tough to say the best ever. Yeah, he's good though.
1st and 10 here. Gonna take the snap and just horrible pass. Had a fucking running back open over the middle. Would have got fucking 10 yards on the play. Instead, you fucking air it over his head. McCord, you fucking cuck.
Cuck.
That's what he is.
What's the score on this hockey game?
2nd and 10. Takes the snap.
2-0 Rangers.
Back out of the backfield, and he gets absolutely fucking lit up. Hell of a hit right there by the cornerback. Gonna bring up 3rd and long.
Need a big play here.
Something, man. Drop back and gonna complete the pass, but it is not enough for the 1st down. And I do not think this is a field goal that I want to watch if they're going to even try and kick, which I highly doubt that they would. It is 4th and 2 here. There's 25 seconds on the clock. Is the coach going to let the clock run down and try and kick a field goal with
50-yard or 51-yarder?
Gross.
That's deep.
Gross. I don't want to watch this shit. Bro, I'm just going to let everybody know.
That's what your money comes down to, man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Kickers.
That's what I'm about to say. Anybody who has, like, any hope, I just want you to know that there is about a 35% chance that he fucking makes this kick.
You gotta have faith.
He's not making this shit.
Fuck, I missed that 10.5. Fuck.
I don't even want to watch, bro.
Down to 3 seconds. Just Michigan ice him here. Timeout. Let's see.
Too many people are talking to him. He's already missed this shit. Motherfucker. 52-yard attempt. Put it right through that fucking yellow post into that fucking sea of yellow. Michigan's going to ice him. On the practice kick, though, it looks like he might have made it. I couldn't tell. He hit the first one, Northander? Yeah, I couldn't tell. You ain't fucking cool, kicker. Not yet.
This kicker's decent though, right? For Ohio State. Fielding.
This is fucking torture right now. This sucks. Like, fuck. Michigan fans cheering. They won't be able to ice him this time.
He hasn't even hit one from 50 this year? Come on.
Nope. He missed it. It's okay. See, for anybody who's surprised, that doesn't surprise me because I already knew he'd miss it.
Yeah.
So.
Kickers. Yeah, I just looked up. He hadn't even tried one for 50.
35% was like generous. Like there was maybe like a 25% chance that he kicked that. Yeah, I'd say 25% chance.
All right. Halftime here. 14-10.
I think Ohio State's looked like the better team. Probably. But it's been a good game back and forth.
It's been a good game. Shit. That's what I thought. Who has the ball? Who gets it? Is it Michigan?
Michigan.
Okay. If they go down and score, I'm gonna move on to Ohio State. Let me look this shit up.
I'm pulling up the line right now for the second half. Looks like it's plus 3.5. So you can get plus 3.5 live. So I'm sure the second half line will reflect that. Would you pull up the line already? 1 second, guys. I'll get the lines up. I would probably be looking under, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to trust anything on the total right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Ohio State does not get the ball, I don't think, Nate.
Michigan gets it, right?
I think so. I can go double check.
I thought Ohio State got the ball first.
They did, from what I remember. Yeah, they did.
3 and out. Yeah.
Yeah. So the second half line is Ohio State, minus half a point or minus 120 on the money line, and then Michigan's even on the money line. The total.
Yeah, I don't love that, Mel. I just hated the points. The whole thing with laying points with Old Dominion. Even though, Georgia State has looked awful. They've lost 4 of 5. Let me pull this up here. This team has just been pathetic. But Old Dominion at home, they've lost 4 in a row, Cab.
Yeah.
And they've gotten their ass whipped. 44-27, 42-14 at JMU, 42-14 App State, and 56-14 to LSU. Now the competition's closer. That's why with Old Dominion, and I just couldn't lay even the few points. Old Dominion, though, Georgia State's already going to a bowl game. They're 6-5. Old Dominion's 5-6. So Old Dominion could get the win. They're just not the team. They were catching points all year long. If this is like week 2, I bet you they're a dog. Something like that, but probably 3.5.
Right.
To me, it's Old Dominion or no bet. That's it. So, yeah, it's down to 1.5. I don't like that, but that's on you. Maybe bet it in game. Yeah, they do have to win to get a bowl game. Yeah.
So, is anybody moving on anything for the second half of this game?
I'm gonna wait. Like I told you, if they score, I'm gonna bet right away. Ohio State. So I hope Michigan scores. And at this point, I just want more than the touchdown. Really. what's the yardage and stuff in this game? Ohio State's should have
I
took
don't
the
know,
Harrison
man.
prop. Cab, I should have took his prop. Fuck.
I was just gonna say this is. I don't know, man. I think if this game ends at a field goal, I wouldn't like where it's. I don't know. Ohio State's 3.5 live. I guess I'm just gonna
I
switch.
like that. I mean, I even like that, and that's from the beginning. Was when it opened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and the fact that it's still there,
119.
and that they're losing and not getting the football is kind of telling. No.
Yeah, we'll see if Michigan, and one of the touchdowns was because of the pick. Michigan hasn't been able to run it, too. Like I said, they're going to have to put it on McCarthy at some point. But they got the turnover and got that touchdown, so. Because, 193, 119, the yardage. Time of possession, basically dead even.
I said it.
8-6
I
first
know
down.
I know that some people might disagree, and it sounds stupid, but I mean, the reason I said Ohio State looked like the better team is I was just thinking, like you said, without that interception, and Michigan had to go for it on 4th down to put it in the end zone right there. Still, the story of this game early has been Michigan's ability to get 4th and 1. I mean, they've done it 3 times already this game.
Yeah.
Cam said he thinks McCarthy will make a mistake. I know. I'm
I
leaning.
think so, too.
I'm leaning on Ohio State right now. I don't know.
I already like it. I was going to wait, but if you want to pull the trigger, I get it. You got the hook right here. God, I might take it.
What do you think it'll move to if Ohio State stops them, though? Do you think it'll even move that much?
It would bounce probably just under the 3.
You think it would?
Yeah, if they get a quick 3 and out, Ohio State gets the ball. I mean, not a ton, but it would just go down half a point.
I'm just worried about.
Is there no UFC today?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that.
I don't think there is.
It's a weird sports, thing because of the way the games are over the holidays. So it's like the NFL sucks tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the 3 and the hook.
I'll probably take the Ravens first half just because I keep cashing on it.
Don't take them full game.
Nope.
Just take them first half.
Fuck the full game.
Because I worry. Yeah. Spend the money all year.
I don't know what that means. Is that a thing? Raymond Scott said we have Cage Warriors going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Cage Warriors.
Is that you?
It's fighting. Yeah. It's. Think of it, it's like single A.
Okay.
Baseball terms.
Gotcha.
High A rookie ball. Single A.
Ross Pitts said, I like Ohio State getting 3.5 second half. So you're liking the live look on Ohio State, Ross? That's where I'm leaning right now. Let me know if you guys are betting it. Nate, you bet this second half yet?
A&M's about to score here.
Bro, I wanted to take A&M plus 6.5 second half, and I didn't do it.
Oh, you should have. Damn.
They put up 7.
LSU. They've looked so good against bad teams, Cat. I didn't understand. I didn't know enough about Henderson, but I was like, they should at least be able to score. And what I always talk about, bad defenses laying doubles.
Doesn't make sense.
They were at home, but yeah. I was just like, and that line moved. It just kept stretching. What it opened 11, went to 13 by kickoff.
Well, don't just say yes, Nate. Tell us what you bet. I just asked him if he's betting the second half, and he just said yes. What's your bet? I want to take Ohio State live. I just need some nudge. Somebody give me the push I need, which I feel like is going against because I feel like most of what I've seen has been Michigan in the chat.
Hey, You got the over the field goal. You can't ask for more. I'm trying to get more than the touchdown, and I might not get it, but I think you're fine with the hook. If you like Ohio State, you got the hook here.
A&M's about to beat LSU. A&M's money line is only minus 125, and they're winning by 10 points. That's so disrespectful. Their coach might be fucking gone, but their defense isn't that bad. That's so bad.
Blue the hers.
LSU only has 122 total yards compared to A&M's 258 right now. LSU's sitting at 52 passing yards.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Tell us what you're on going for the afternoon games. Put it in the chat. And go to pubsortsradio.com. 20% off all our Pub Sorts Radio shirts, hats, swag, coffee mug. Rub it, pub right here. Rub it.
Rub your meat.
Rub your meat.
That's finally
display, got to pub rub.
After a year of being owed a steak from Jose, actually longer than a year, I finally got my steak with some pub rub on it, and it was pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, thank God he finally paid up.
Yeah, shout out to him for finally paying after a year.
You know what? If he wasn't getting badgered by probably everyone on this channel, he probably wouldn't have done it.
Well, I mean, if he didn't owe everybody a steak, maybe people wouldn't have been badgered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I wish he would get another one. I need another steak. Next time I see Jose, I'm gonna.
By the way, those bets have just stopped because he's owed everyone a steak.
Maybe now that he's
I don't see that anymore. Him wanting to bet steaks.
That's what happens when you have to buy a bunch of steaks, though, right? New half pound of Georgia pie on the way. Let's go, Kelly. That sounds fire, man.
Nice.
Be there just in time for some Medicaid Monday action. Our guy, Mike M., Mr. Pimp Slap Play of the Day, 3-0 on hockey for the Medicaid Mondays, and then Razor's been on fire. So make sure you guys are there. And right after that, hitting the books, C-Mac, Ian, every college football game. So if you're sitting here today wondering about games, well, go fucking watch the breakdown and then come back because they've got a breakdown for the game.
Yeah, we'll be on the conference championship games.
I'm excited.
So it won't be that long. We can go a little deeper into each game too, because you know what I mean.
Yeah, because you don't have as many exactly.
We don't want to have 35 fucking games.
You don't have to talk about the games that don't really matter, only the important ones. They're showing the highlights here for the LSU A&M game. I'm just now getting to see it because I haven't been able to see it. Let's see here. I want to see. Oh, he's a lefty. That A&M quarterback's a lefty.
Yeah. What's his face went out. He was a lefty, and then this dude's a lefty. So you gonna take this hook or what?
Yeah.
Or are you gonna wait on this first drive?
Oh, dude, fuck it. I gotta have something. To bet on. Plus,
I guess I could bet it. I want to just wait on this drive. I mean, I guess we would like a couple $100 on it.
So what does it say? I only put a little bit on it. If I could put another half a unit on it. 3.5. There it is. Waited for a few people that came in just for the bet to leave. Fuck those guys. Everybody that's rocking with us, you can keep it though. Ryan Day might get the job at A&M if he beats Michigan. That's what Andrew G just said.
Why would he want to go there?
Money.
I know, but I mean, you're really like flipping coin. I mean, you want to leave Ohio State to go to Texas A&M?
No, that doesn't make sense.
I think Smith's only left. Of course, the money with Michigan State is because he doesn't know where. Yeah, they don't have a home. Oregon State, because he talked about that being his, the last and only job. It always is too until one of these guys gets more money. Of course,
Right.
Yeah, they say that.
They are still having the band on the field at halftime here. Jesus Christ.
The band is on the field.
All right. Halftime is going forever here.
So what else you got in the afternoon, Cavish?
Bro, this is almost comical, but I haven't bet anything yet, man. I can't remember the last time I could say that, but I have bet nothing. I was really thinking about betting North Carolina, but you and Winetime might have talked me off of that.
I don't think you should just bet that game.
Just stay away from the rivalry games.
Well,
and then I kind of still like Florida State, even with the Travis being out.
That one I like a little bit better. I would take Florida State. It's just the unknown of the quarterbacks. I don't think you want your money on.
Right.
I think they can win. Florida's defense has been that bad. And they got their new guy in, what's his face? Because Mertz is out too. So you got two quarterbacks thrust into fucking huge game.
It's funny because the only reason that I don't have bets in is because what I was dealing with the power earlier. But like looking at it now, like I know for a fact I would have made bets had my morning been normal. Like, I have a routine. I know you probably are the same way. I have like a routine. It's almost like a game day routine, but it's like a bet day routine. And since I couldn't go through my routine this morning, I haven't got my bets out. And looking across, it's like I don't. Like if there was ever a day for this to have happened, today's the day, because like I usually have a lot of action on Saturdays, especially when there's college football and college basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, Max Brown here is the quarterback for Florida. He hasn't had to play much, so see what he can do.
It's also why I don't really mind taking this 3.5 right now because I don't have a bunch of money out or anything right now. My account doesn't look bad. It's like, but I don't want to bet just because of that. That's a terrible reason to bet. You know what I mean?
No, but that's your side. I mean, we talked about it. That's what I mean. Then stay off. It's don't just bet to bet. Hate that shit.
47.5 is where the total's sitting at this game now. We didn't really touch on that much. It's tough because I mean that first half went over by 0.5 point and the second half sitting at the exact same spot. And it's like I feel like we were lucky to see as many points as we did see that first half. But at the same time, I don't know. So that I think the total is right on point. Nate said he took Ohio State second half. So taking second half is the same as taking the 3.5. So it's just what you can get better odds on.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. I'm going to take the -120 money line second half. That'll give me a 4. Let me see if I can still do that.
Philly OKC.
I still can. Okay, here. I'm putting this in. I'm putting 150 on the money line second half. So that'd pay 125.
Yeah, CR. I was thinking the same thing. That one's just tough. I'd stay off. I still like OKC though a little bit.
All right. Now I'm on the same side as Nasty Nate, the biggest cuck we know. You won't get on here and say something though, Nate. You only talk in the chat. I'll send you the link right now. Where you at, Nate?
Send him the link. Get him on here.
I'm not wasting my time sending Nate the link. I know he's not getting on here. There's less of a chance of Nate getting on than there was of that kicker making that kick at halftime.
This guy wants to know the book you're using, Cad.
Hey.
Using your local or what?
Instead of worrying about what book I use, you should go to Bet Online and use promo code Pub Sports Radio, or you can go to Prize Picks and use promo codes Pub Sports Radio. Do we have any other books? Am I missing any?
My bookie. My bookie's same as Bet Online. Put $1,000, they'll match you it. So
that's simple.
That's simple. Do it. And Prize Picks, put in 100, they match you 100. And yeah, and that's getting, the states are bigger and bigger with that. I think they're like 35 states now, something like that with Prize Picks. So go sign up there and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Promo code Pub Sports.
Thank you for the question, Antonio. You sent me down a good path there. Don't you give him any love expressed unless he gets on here. Don't you shout out Nate. Nate's my boy though, so I'm just kidding.
MyBookie.ag. Yeah, we need Big Show up in here. We need some Michigan fan.
Some good vibes. Shout out Justin. Wait, why do we want? We don't want that. I just took.
Well, yeah, then you can go against, Then you can tell him.
Fuck that. Justin,
well, he could still win.
3.5. I joined you. I got the +4 basically though. In a way, because I took the second half money line -120. Did I say that right? That technically gives me a +4 full game, right? That's right.
All right. Okay, I'll be right back. You got this? 1 sec.
Yeah, I got it. Let's get it, Black Door. We need this. I need this cash. I don't have a bunch of action today because I woke up with my fucking power not on because some jackass couldn't drive and they took their car right into a power line. I hope they're okay, but also fuck that person. They ruined my routine on a Saturday when there was a bunch of stuff to bet, and I didn't get to bet it. So now I'm relying on you guys. Raymond Scott, everybody else out there, I need you guys to throw me some action. Give me something that I can bet on today. I keep leaning on North Carolina, but C-Max kind of talked me off of that, so I think I'm going to stay off North Carolina. Let me see what else is out there, though. I was talking about Florida State, possibly. I know our guy Big Ragoo's on Florida State, and I love being on the same side as him. Shout out, Doc. LSU scored. If I still want, so maybe I could get that 6.5, Leonard. There you go. I'm going to see what I can get live on that then. Thank you for pointing that out. I wanted that second half, but I didn't bet it. Looks like the teams have taken the field here for the second half. Michigan's going to have the ball. McCarthy looked good. I mean, in the first half, he didn't make any bad mistakes. 8 for 11, 85 yards passing, 1 touchdown. A couple big plays, but, mostly just, short little dink passes. 1st and 10 here. It's going to take a shotgun with the single back. Takes a snap and drops back. He's got a guy on a little hitch route. He's going to break a tackle and break it for about 20, 30 yards there out across the 40-yard line. Big play right there on 1st down for the Wolverines. That was to Loveland, the tight end. Big number 18. Is he the tight end or is he a receiver? I don't know. I think he was set as a tight end on that play. What are we doing here? On 1st and 10, out over the 40, they're going to run a little reverse play. It's a fake. And he's going to break another tackle out across the 50, over the 40. Wolverines are going to get out early this first half into Ohio State territory. 2 big plays to start the half. Hitting them right in the mouth quick. Good job by the line up front right there. Big, nice hole for the running back to go through. Quarterback, whatever. That was not McCarthy, though. He's from Saxe, Texas. Shout out Saxe, Texas. That's just right up the road from me. On 1st and 10, Ohio State is going to get their hands around him in the backfield, but he's going to break 2 tackles and get back to the line of scrimmage to pick up about 2 yards. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Wolverines here. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Raymond Scott said everybody loves a good orgy. Cam said GG's. Man, don't be so quick, man. I mean, it looked like that when it was 14-3 and Ohio State responded pretty quickly. We got a lot of football left. The second half has just started. On 2nd and 8, Michigan is going to run the ball up the middle for about a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 6, I think. Ohio State, stops them right here or holds them to a field goal here. It's a 7-point game. A lot of football left. Let's go. Come on. This is a big play right here. We need to stop. 3rd and 5. Takes a snap. Little play action pass. McCarthy's got pressure in his face. He's going to roll out. Makes a really good pass. I don't know if it was caught or not. I think they're going to say, yep. They're going to say he was in for a first down. I didn't see any call on the field, but it looks like he caught it. Oh, no, he's out of bounds. His ass is out of bounds. That's got to be incomplete. It's got to be incomplete. No good. He is out of bounds, regardless of what they call. They will review that and get that right, I would hope. They're saying 1st and 10. Come on, review that shit. I can't hear anybody, so you guys in the chat got to keep me up to it. Mel said he's out of bounds. That's what I saw. What did you guys see? Did you think that was a catch? His ass was out of bounds when he caught it, so I don't see how that would be a catch. It's under review right now. Look, the ball is clearly not in his hands, and his ass is touching the ground out of bounds. He's out. Perfect Rotation said he thinks he's out too. Out of bounds right now. Again, another play that, they gave Michigan the call on the field. That seems to be a little bit of a trend right here is Michigan getting the call on the field. That's what he said. How the fuck did you call that a catch? You can read the coach's lips. He goes, how the fuck did you call that a catch? I'll take a shot, Lex, but I can't go get it until my guy C-Mac's back because it's in the other room. So I can't leave you guys empty-handed here with nobody here. A&M has got the ball there up 24-21 on LSU. Still 7 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third quarter in that one. After review, it is incomplete. We just wasted all you guys' time to review something that was clearly not a catch. It is 4th down. 4th and 5. I mean, it was clearly not a catch. It's going to be a long field goal attempt here. Chance to take the lead by a touchdown for the Wolverines and put them up 17-10. What is it, 50 yards? It's a 50-yarder, but he's dead nuts straight lined up for it. The snap, the hold is good. The kick is up, and it is straight and true. That is going to go right through to put the Wolverines up 17-10. Turner with the 50-yard field goal for Michigan. He drilled that shit. Didn't kick a knuckleball like the Ohio State kicker with my fucking money on the line. That was a great first drive by Michigan coming out of the half. But if you're Ohio State's defense after those first 2 big plays, what you would have hoped for is to hold them for a field goal, and that's what they did. So
I wanted the touchdown.
Are you going to take it now?
No, I mean, what's the difference? 5.5? I mean, it's a little bit better.
You win if they get the 4. That's why I thought the money line was good because
the 4 is fine. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm. So once they hit 4.5, but I wanted them to score there.
I'm gonna grab a shot really quick.
Get it?
At 100 likes. Everybody keep hitting that like. I'll grab a shot. Take one with you guys.
Yeah, shout out to everyone. Hit the like button. I'm all out of whack here. Sorry. All fucked up. Goddamn. Gotta get this shit going. Louisville 24-14. LSU scored. Alrighty. Ramon. Ryan Day is done. Where you at, Ramon? I'm going to send you the link. You want to come in here? What are you doing today? Oh, shit. I left that. I'll wait for Kat to get back. Ramon. Ramon. Yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff. These games are in an hour and a half. Get a few bets in. All right. Where are we at here? I don't even have the game up. Cavs great play-by-play. Calling I can matches. Where's that? Okay. All right, 17-10. Mish again. Wow, that was a 50-yarder. Bang through. Yeah, I'll shoot it to you. I'll shoot you the link in just a sec. He gets back. You can give the your fumble thing. Fumble, whatever the fuck you're doing. Jimmy made you do about 20 times the other night. All right. 11:43 left. Let's go to the scores. 24-14 Louisville. A&M 24-21. What else we got rolling? How about Kent State? I wanted to take them today. What's the score of that game? I didn't. I mean, Northern Illinois, that was just a nothing game. Oh, come on, don't fuck with me. Purdue, down Indiana, 21-18. Sam Houston, 16-13. I thought they were pretty good money, hitting 3.5. 52 seconds left there.
Shot time. Everybody in the chat. Shout out to all you guys, man. We hit over 100 likes. Appreciate you guys. Didn't mean to interrupt you, C-Mac, but I really don't feel like doing this shot.
I'm going to send him the link, Ramon, in a sec. I forgot my beer, so now you take it over.
I got you. Cheers to you guys, man. I'm a puke on camera. What? I don't know why I let C-Mac put me on solo there for that shot. It's early. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm good. Tequila this early in the morning. I mean, sometimes it catches you. Excuse me for that. I didn't mean to puke on you guys. Ohio State with a big play on second down for first down right there. After a sack by Michigan on the first play of first defensive play of the half for them. On 1st and 10, Ohio State's going to run it up the middle, pick up about 3 yards. That's for you guys, man. I told you I didn't feel like taking that shot right then. Another first down play for Ohio State. They are going to have the ball in Michigan territory now. That'll get them out across the 50. Here we go. Yeah, I need to redeem myself on that. The first one always catches me off guard a little bit. Man Bear Pig just said touchdown Kentucky. There you go. First and 10, handoff up the middle for Ohio State. A little bit of a hole. The back's going to get about 3 yards, 3.5 yards there. 2nd and 7, but it was a good 3 yards. 2nd and 6 officially. So there you go, 4 yards. Ohio State's changing the play here. We got 9 minutes left in this third quarter. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. On the snap, they're going to hand off to the back again. He's going to go up the middle for another good gain of about 3 yards. I don't know. He got more than 3 on that. He got about 5, 4 or 5. Jeez. That's only 3rd and 1. Bad spot call by me. 3rd and 1 here. Ohio State has to respond with something, you know. You trade field goals for touchdowns all day. We need this for our bet right here. Let's see if we can cash this shit. Up the middle on 3rd and 1. Going to pick up the first down and move the sticks. You know, not much more than about a yard over the first down, but that's all they needed there on 3rd. Good job by the Ohio State offensive line. Really just giving the back a spot to run there. A little bit of a hole is all he needed. Oh, hell yeah. Looks like I'm going to get to bring in definitely not a first-time Pub Sports Radio person. Oh, it looks like C-Mac's back too. Here, I'll let C-Mac load in or not load in. Are we here? You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Definitely
it just does that. I don't know why. It's like through Chrome. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's where if you're signing, it brings you in, right? I could have caught you and got you out, but you already been here. I didn't need to intro you. So
yeah, I just sent the thing to Ramon, the link, if he wants to come up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So he's back here waiting on us. You know, not a first time.
Oh, he is?
But first time I've been with him here. Glad to have him here. Ramon, what's up, man?
No, I was just worried. I didn't know if you were mentioning some problems. I didn't want to leave Connor hanging or anything like that on a great game.
No, everything's good.
I went and got a shot and almost threw up on camera. That's all.
On here on. I mean, it's only Ohio State, Michigan. I want to ruin this thing.
Hey, no ruin here.
All right,
my guy.
It could have been SMU and somebody 56-2 at halftime. This is only Ohio State and Michigan. Shout out, longtime girlfriend Melanie. She's watching her Bucks here, and Ryan Day. I don't know if I should come on. I just was talking shit in the chat about this is it for Ryan Day, the magic number, 3 losses. I mean, he's got to, can't lose to Michigan 3 times. I mean, we're seeing a lot of coaches moving around right now. I would think even Ryan Day might be able to survive a loss here, but technically 3 losses is that's usually it. 3 losses in Michigan. So
that you're right about that. So you didn't have any action in this particular game though?
Oh yeah, Michigan and under.
Oh, okay. C-Mac, did you take the live bet or no?
I took the 5.5. Yeah.
Took the 5.5.
Where are they at, by the way?
They're driving right now. They're inside the red zone. Looks like I'm trying to see they're at about the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 from Michigan's 11.
I'm behind. I got it on my computer here through the, what's it called? Contour, that we run.
Big hole up the middle. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. So now they're down to about the 3 or 4 yard line.
21-18. Ramon, what's going on, my man?
I mean, I'm here on a live stream with Ohio State at the 3-yard line, trying to go in for the tying score. I can't believe it.
They put it in, pending the extra point.
On that far. All right, there you go. How far am I behind? Maybe. Maybe
I don't mind pausing. I always offer C-Mac.
No, I'm not a spoiler alert person.
Okay.
Yeah, the live it's behind, especially on the TV. Remote here in Vegas.
Usually
Okay.
behind.
I'm
way
using
behind.
YouTube TV on this one, but
That might be a little bit better.
yeah, I'm using the quad. Using the quad thing.
Damn, Lex Steele called you rookie mistake. No chaser. Yeah.
Bro, did you
Guy
see
Lex
that?
Steele,
That was so
man.
embarrassing, C-Mac? When you
That
left,
wasn't-
when you left, I took that shot and I almost puked. I didn't really almost puke. Just so everybody knows, I wasn't actually ever going to puke. It was just a little bit of a gag, okay? Tequila in the morning is hard sometimes.
Just his morning gag.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Hey, you threw it out there. It's a layup. Here we go.
Should go for 2. Why would they go for 2?
They did it, though. It's 17-17, right?
Yeah.
Ramon, you got any other bets this morning or coming up?
No, I
Anything?
play the landscape, Connor. I'm in practically
You're
every game.
You're everywhere.
I don't play the big bombs. I'm trying to,
All right.
take it down play it one game at every game. I mean, every game, side or total somewhere usually. I mean, how can I not have a small advantage somewhere? I mean, if I look at a game in the morning and it's 7.5 and 63 and then nothing changes and it's later on it's 10 and 66, I'm probably going to be on dog and under, right? But
Yeah.
I'm looking at college ball, a lot of college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Love college basketball.
I do too.
That's the way I think. I mean, everybody's got their own style, so there's no way. If everybody's looking for one bomb, hey, I'll try a bomb with you. He wants a parlay. Let's parlay something. I think of an old friend, parlay. He'd just go on parlays, teasers. We're gonna do it all.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I'm not. I'm exaggerating, but
Yeah, I knew you were. But yeah, people love parlays, especially
Final.
I hate them, but I do them.
recreational
every once in a while
bettors.
just for fun with people.
Yeah.
I do it. I'm just throwing like $50 or $60 on it though.
thank you to everybody there in the chat.
FanDuel's down. Is it still down? FanDuel? What everyone's saying?
I don't know. I was kidding. I mean, I wasn't kidding, and I didn't mean. Dabby might have quoted it wrong. I was talking about DraftKings was way up. The company that owns FanDuel actually. The market has been crushing here, obviously, for a couple of weeks now, and getting back to what everybody wants. But you compare FanDuel, it's gone up 36% in the last 30 days, and you compare that to the company that DraftKings. Now I said it wrong. DraftKings up 39% in the last 30 days. The company that owns FanDuel in that same period down 11%. So you could say, is it gambling? Is it the market? This company, FanDuel, we'll see. But
it is weird.
Confusing though, no?
Huh?
That's a little confusing, isn't it?
The two
to be so opposite of each other.
No doubt, right? Because and again, FanDuel, it's a company that owns 95% of FanDuel. So FanDuel's not actually the company that's publicly traded, but that's a pretty big holding of that company. They have other holdings, but the Penn stock, which is ESPN Bet. So if you look at it right now, I mean, DK, FanDuel, you do have MGM and you have a few publicly traded casinos, but Penn Entertainment, which really was hitting rock bottom, and when they were with Barstool, their stock was way down, and you're still climbing back up the charts. But ever since the ESPN Bet took over, and then now coming online, especially since it took over as ESPN Bet just 2 weeks ago, the Penn Entertainment stock is way up. It looks like a good move for old Penn Entertainment to brand as ESPN. Why not? I mean, we're already a distant in market here. This is going to help.
They were shot with Barstool. That's why they just cut bait.
What was I watching today, Connor? I don't even know what I was watching. I was watching the ESPN2. It looked like the old bet show, but now they have the ESPN bet logo up there, and the young people talking. I wasn't going to listen. I was listening to our shows, the talking YouTube heads, but nonetheless.
Yeah, they wanted to go with ESPN, which I thought the ESPN app. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be problems the first month or two, but I knew it'd be up right away. You know how that works. Penn stock goes up right away. I remember when it shot up when they got with Barstool years ago, and slowly,
it started to get crushed a little bit. And that's the funny thing about it is, with the rebranding of it. That's one of the reports that first came out that ESPN had kind of hit a home run with the app. Like the Barstool app, maybe it was, I don't know, I didn't use it, but maybe it was clunky, it was not working. All of a sudden the ESPN app came out, and while there could be some early bugs, but it was like, wow, this is like draft, all the other smooth ones.
Yeah. Someone wants to know on the under, Ricky. You know what? We keep talking about the total, and I just am off. Initially I liked the under. We all talked about it. Then there was points. We're at 34. I don't know. What do you think from the total?
Which one was it, brother?
50.5, 50 here. Ohio State, Michigan.
Oh,
17
live?
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about my under. Actually, I see some good.
You're on the full game. 46.
Full game under, but I'm totally. Harrison's making some great plays out there. Incredible. All their offenses. Henderson got hit pretty hard. Is that him on the sidelines there because of the injury, or just because he's been playing? Because he's been fine, but he did get hit hard, and then he was shaken up. And I just was looking. Is he? He's not sidelined, I know, but he's had a good game, but a rough game. But he looks fine right now.
I think he's fine. So,
these guys look, good. So it's the defense of Michigan against this offense kind of is what it's coming down to be. And I talked about, I'm sure you and Bobano did too, about the scores in this series, even though these are probably the best defenses they've had, even with the quality teams they've had in years, so that we weren't going to get 60, 70, 80 points like the last 5 years. But here we are, 5:30 to go right now. So, and obviously there's going to be more points with a tie currently.
Yeah. Cab, you want to, where are we at here? You're ahead. You're on mute.
Michigan just completed a pass over the middle for a first down. A big gain there for him.
To the 30? You at the 30 here?
I'm about to see. Hold up. No, that was out to like the 40.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they're on the on their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, I think glad he stayed off. We'll see in the end, Mel, but yeah, that kept me wanting to bet it.
Both offenses are moving the ball here early in the second half.
They have.
Michigan's going to run it on first down and pick up another 4 yards.
This is better sign. They've moved the ball running it.
Ramon,
they didn't in the first half.
Intertwined, or are they both separate?
What's that, brother?
Is your Michigan an under bet?
No, I'm a straight better.
Gotcha.
I'm like I said, I might be different than a lot. I mean, high volume, low dollars. I'll have thousands of dollars in action by the end of the day for sure in all these sports combined. But I just try to, look down the whole card. I look at line movement every day. I'm a market handicapper. You might hear the alerts going off in the background. I got Don Best over here. I got Sports Insights over here. I got a fake scoreboard behind me to try to look like Mr. Information. It's a live scoreboard. I mean, But
do you have one of those ticker, or is there a screen? Okay, yeah, that has.
I have a live scoreboard, a live odds screen behind me that will show. But that's like everybody's got their little background. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick something that I'm like, I want to be. And how everybody's got the fake score. Like I didn't want the. And there's some
from years ago. The lines from 3 years ago.
Well,
I did.
laser
Yeah.
sharp, it looks great because he's got great quality equipment. I don't know if I got that really. I got a little, MacBook. I mean, I got 6 computers sitting here and monitors here, but I thought I'll just put that live scoreboard behind me, and so kind of use that as my prop here. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm like, okay, I'll go back to when I was a kid, and I had the magnet board, and I'm like, I'm gonna get those again, and I'm gonna put them in my rankings for the, I'm not using standings, kind of like putting them in. I don't know what I'm, I'm just starting out in this. Well, kind of. I mean, I've been doing the Tony show for 15 months, but Dabby, I told Connor, I said, hey, Connor, I'm in Vegas, man. Let's hook up. So, all right, whenever you can. I stood him up. Big Jim, like, I'm just going to sit here. But now when I need him,
it was all right.
I'm hitting him up here again because I was complaining the other night I couldn't find a quality buffalo wing in town that really matches my taste. And
we'll go to we'll find a quality
last
one.
night. Finally found a nice Chicago thin crust, a place called Manhattan Pizza. I think it's up there by you. And
where at?
Oh, I was just looking on the Grubhub, but it seemed like it was about 3 miles in your direction.
17-17 still dirty rag. If anybody scored, I'd say something. Michigan's driving.
They're moving it.
Yeah, let's pay attention to this.
No, I'm listening to you. I was just answering our guy.
No. I mean, this is a Michigan-Ohio State game, and there's an injury right now. So
yeah, they're about to be in the red zone. Disney getting into gambling, yeah.
Wait, are they seriously? That's a little weird.
Well, yeah, I mean, ESPN's ABC, that's Disney.
Oh, yeah, that's what about. It's all the same shit, man. It's all like, what, 5-6 companies that own everything when you get down to it. Let's see what these live lines are. I'm going to look at the scores across the board, too, here. I saw somebody said A&M threw an interception.
Yeah, they're LSU's at the 40. Looks like 24-21. Start of the fourth or a few minutes in.
Got spammer in there if you want, guys.
They're a few minutes in.
Okay.
I like that background with the live lines. I was gonna say when you were talking about backgrounds, this cane right here is from Pete. He gave it to me last time I saw him in person. So
yeah, I remember that story.
Prized possession behind me. I don't know. He had a nice story of where he got it. I don't remember his story for it.
I mean, that's just the type of. I mean, I've only been on with it, but it's just a quirky it must be extremely interesting to just talk to him.
Yes, he got it in like someone that left it in the sales or something that they do it wasn't maybe it was a storage place. He told me, but that's where he got the cane.
All right,
and he brought it. Yeah, but he's you gotta to hang out with Pete. He's funny. He's hilarious.
I know because Jimmy refers, remote. I was just a chat guy, really, but I was on before the pandemic a little bit with Jimmy and some of those guys, and I remember all that with I remember watching Pete with Natalie, and Pete would wear like a suit jacket, and they'd have a very it was just a real, it was like we didn't know what we were doing back then, or they didn't anyway, and I just think of all those, and then some of the names, they were mentioned the other night in the stream. Freddie Fortune. I'm like, that was a horrible segment, but here it is, like 10 years later, and I remember it like it was yesterday with the Freddie Fortune and Jimmy with the guy who would Mike. What was his name? Pull that trigger.
Yes. What's his last name? Oh my God.
Mike.
I'm trying.
I've already told.
I can see him.
This is a tough injury here, actually. Here for Michigan right now, we're having a moment here. Actually, probably could pause just a second. So
Yeah, so they're going to another commercial break, so it's
okay.
probably pretty bad injury here. It looks like.
Coast.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the top players too. Not to mention, if I'm not mistaken, basically the leader of the team's Inter, right?
I didn't see what player it was. Was it one of their? Was it a lineman or was it a?
It's definitely one of the top players in the nation. Zach Zinter. He's up for the Moore Award, I believe.
Damn.
And I believe he's a captain here. 6'6",
Antonio said guard.
300-pounder.
What'd you say, Swiss?
Swiss, what up?
Said, Gabby, I'd love to hear your favorite Mighty Lion college basketball. Oh yeah, CFL's over and then he said CMAC and Ramon also for the game.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let me put it on the chat here. Do we have some requests on some? I'm ready to. I mean, my numbers are here. I'm punching in bets as we go along, and
I'll look for you. So I don't know if you heard earlier, Swiss. I had a power outage earlier, so my whole day has been thrown off, and I didn't get a lot of my bets in and shit. And then I had to just like pop on here, so I'm kind of lagging behind right now. Today's not a normal day for me. I did take Ohio State live, and Michigan's driving down the field, so you could probably get a better number than I got.
So it just looks like a serious knee or leg injury for Zinter.
Yeah, I'll give him a. I already took it earlier in the week, which I don't love. I just don't trust Illinois, so you can get 6.5 with Northwestern. But I'll have the game coming up here. And it depends. Does you want college basketball? Because I'm still going through that. But Coastal Carolina, I'm on him here. As long as you have the touchdown, it didn't matter. Went from 9, it's down to 7.5. James Madison, I know they're not going anywhere. I'm sure they're somewhat up, but Coastal here at home, even with the quarterback problems they've had, I got to take them. And I like them off that loss last week to Army was a shitty spot. So Coastal Carolina.
What a response by Michigan to losing their
guard. Right down there.
Right down the middle. Touchdown, Michigan.
Interesting.
About to get you
interesting considering all that went on right there. Outland Trophy prospect, I believe, Zinter. So to get that hole, bust up the middle there and run to the left pylon and touchdown.
Really good response.
Corum and
Ramon. So what college basketball games hit that? Do you like or you on?
Yeah,
or you want to give one to Swiss?
No, anything they want, but I'm just looking at it. I was looking at every game, so I don't know what we want to even discuss necessarily. I was looking here at Tulsa. They seem to be getting a lot of public action here against Arkansas Little Rock right now as a favorite here on the road. I mean, definitely the side of the sharps here is Tulsa. I don't know if I necessarily trust them, but Tulsa's been pretty darn good, haven't they, so far against the number even, and Little Rock has not been, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I'd have to think that Tulsa might still be worth a look here at minus 3.5 right now against Little Rock. Doesn't feel like this is the best spot for the Sharps laying some points here on the road, but I probably would. I'm going to probably lay Tulsa here.
Yeah, Marshall laying points. Yeah, I went through that game. There's no way I'm taking them. It's tough for me to take Arkansas State. That's just, and it's gone down, 1.5 basically, right? But Arkansas State's been better this year, better against the number. I've had them a couple times this year. They've been solid. I don't mind the Arkansas State, like a football team that you couldn't even bet on for the last few years. That's how bad they were. So yeah, Marshall laying points. Even with it being short, it's not that I love the Red Wolves. I wish you were getting at least over the field goal. I don't mind the play. Marshall does need this game for a bowl game, though. They are 5-6. So that was kind of another one that just kept me that I checked off. I didn't see a great angle on it. Anything in that game, Ramon? Arkansas State, Marshall, college football.
Yeah, Connor, let me take a look. I'm watching Purdue here. It looks like a touchdown. Devin McCoby, touchdown here. And let me pull it up here, brother. What'd you say?
Arkansas State, Marshall.
Oh, Red
3:30 Eastern.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Marshall.
I mean, Arkansas State, definitely a team that I don't know. You could kind of trust these guys on the road. I would think here a little bit, especially in a near pick'em affair right now. Certainly.
Yeah, and Marshall, they beat Georgia Southern. I mean, they've lost like 5 of 6, something like that, from their 4-0 start, and they have a hard time scoring right now. Does this Marshall team? So I do not mind the look at all.
Yeah, the line opened 3 for Marshall, and now it's mostly looks like 1.5 here right now. Sharps seem to be all over Arkansas State as well, so I would probably kind of, be on Arkansas State here, I would think. Also, this move is definitely to the under. I don't know if there's much in the trends with these two teams under, but I'd have to respect this sharp move right here on an under. I was already leaning that way, and it is down to 52 right now, so no value. I mean, we're down probably 1.5 here, but I'll go with you're recommending Arkansas State. I'll take under.
Yeah, that's the way to look, I think, on the total. Marshall can't score. Their defense is still okay. Go ahead, Gab, hit us with the news.
Ohio State's going to be forced to punt here, 4th and 9. There's a good defensive stand by Michigan. I was just going to ask you guys, do you think either of these teams can get in playoffs this year as a one-loss team?
I don't know.
I do. We'll see.
Maybe.
I think, yeah.
I don't love it, but I mean it's possible once we get shaken down after the next week.
That's interesting to think about, though, isn't it? Because
I jumped on the 5.5.
I paused only because of the situation, like you said. I mean, here we are. 1 minute to go in the quarter, and Michigan about to get the ball back. I mean, that's kind of a one-timey thing right now, and it's something to contemplate right now. I want to think about who's going to win the game, but there is a big picture on this for sure.
Yeah, let's say this does stay, even if it's a 7-point ball game by the end, if it stays close, and Michigan with the ball, the chance to go up by 2 scores here. But let's say this finishes as a 1-score ball game, and Ohio State's only loss on the season is on the road against Michigan by a touchdown. Do you think about letting them in still? I think they probably could. It's just interesting to think about.
I don't know. I moved on that 5.5. See, if Michigan scores, I would be able to get this over this touchdown. And I'm like,
and that's what you wanted. So do you move again though, or no?
I don't know if I'm going to. Fuck, I forgot what I was just going to give out. Oh, Mel just put UNLV. It's killing me. I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to bet it. San Jose. UNLV's 10-1. All the money sharps here on San Jose. I thought there could be points, but I thought the total was too high. That total for me to pull a trigger on an over needed to be in the 54.5 range that I had, like 53.5. And both defenses have looked okay. They're weird, kind of bend but don't break. And San Jose, why they've been better lately is because of their defense. You know why San Jose has been playing good football. I think you just watch that. I think you maybe bet it in game if you're looking for action there.
2nd and 5 here. This might be the last play of the third quarter. Michigan's going to throw a little out route to a receiver. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Got real close to the first down if they don't give it to him. There wasn't a fumble, was there? Why is everybody scrambling over there? What's going on? Bring up the end of the third quarter there. Michigan leading 24-17 with the ball.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter anything. The play is already way dead back at the line, no matter what happened on that.
They were all swarming.
The only argument is, did he get a first? I believe he may have gotten the first down. He got right to the line, and I would think that even a review would give it to him.
Bring up a big fourth quarter here. If Michigan's able to go up by 2 scores, that'd be huge to start the fourth quarter for them. Not for me. Stimmy OG said he's big on the under 56 in the UTEP game. Shout out to you, Stimmy OG. Real Deal Prime. Good to see you in here, man. The grinder. The fix is in, said Kentucky is winning. Let me pull up some scores. What's the score of the A&M LSU game?
It's a commercial right this second, brother. I could tell you though, unless you're already got there.
It is about to load for me. It's like
28-24 with 8:30 to go right now. LSU on top.
Looks like they're driving too. It's tough to root for A&M. I'm not a huge fan guy because I care about betting more, obviously, but I kind of root for A&M. I'm sure you can see that. That's actually a picture behind me of my dad tackling Eric Dickerson.
I have a lot of A&M older, but I managed a sports bar for many years, and they were one of the alumni groups that always came every week to watch the games. That was so long ago, Dabby, that that was when you went to bars to watch games mostly. And you go with, but the alumni thing too. I mean, I think the teams still do that, of course. But I'm showing LSU a 6.5-point favorite right now, minus $1.25 juiced right now, and the total 64.5 in that game.
Interesting. With LSU driving here, I would, if LSU puts it in, I would think that 6.5 might actually be live right there on LSU.
Final.
North Ender said he's on that under as well in the UTEP game. There you go, guys. Yeah, man, Bear Pig. If it wasn't for that, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't give a shit, and I still really don't give that much of a shit. I gamble so much. I care about games that I have money on way more than anything else. That's pretty much as far as it goes. But Antonio, he went to he got to go try out with New England and play like with them in the camp, but then he didn't make it past that.
Final.
I mentioned earlier in the chat, SMU's quarterback went out of the game. It didn't matter. I mean, they were up 45 points. Does have an injury. We'll see, what the status is, but they were already crushing today. Central Florida 27-13 over Houston right now. Do have some close fourth quarter games right now. Certainly that Kentucky game you mentioned looks like a potential upset here, right? With Kentucky on top, 31-24, 8:37 to go in the fourth. Duke's on top of Pitt. Dabby by 2 touchdowns there. They're going to get the money maybe. Indiana Purdue's a wild one for the old Oaken Bucket, 28-25.
Got a lot of close games. You got Northern Illinois, Kent State, 24-27 right now. Looks like Northern Illinois is about to score in that one, though. They got second and goal.
Final.
Well, I'd love to see A&M get a stop here and just have a chance to win this game. Come on. Give yourself a chance, guys. All right, we are back to start this fourth quarter.
And to follow up just on what you were saying, I guess maybe the committee may be forced to go with the four undefeated teams. It just feels like I'm just being a Pac-12 guy that
Did you see the play?
I know they got in there this week, but
Do you have the game or no?
Oh, I'm right. What big play's about to happen right here for Michigan?
Yep, I'll let you call it since I've already seen it.
It's going to be a halfback pass, wide open down the middle of the field into the red zone here for Michigan. Loveland, the big tight end, caught that pass. What a pass! What a call on a big play for Michigan. Wow. Yeah.
Man, usually those halfback when people do that, it doesn't fool me, and I think, why are you doing that? But I'm not gonna lie, man. The line, everybody sold that. That was a good play.
Well thrown ball, and Loveland behind the play. So big gain, big play for Michigan. And the ball is spotted right at the 20.
Oh, wow. Short gain there on first down up the middle. Going to bring up second and 7, it looks like.
Yeah. But still to make sure, get some points out of this with that much and just eat more clock right now. This is obviously the Big Ten, but we know what's going on here.
Well, right on cue, they're letting it run down to 7-6 and snapping it right at 5 seconds on the play clock, running us down to now we're going to get under 13 minutes already.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not. Yeah, we're not inside 8 minutes or anything. But I mean, you're right. You're calling it. I'm calling every play is going to be, maximum clock here at this point.
Especially for Michigan, if they can go up by 2 scores here, and just 3rd and 5. Obviously, they want a first down here, but I would not be surprised if they run the ball here.
They're going to run the ball, please. They're going to run the ball right here. Come on, all we need is 3 or 4 yards. Get close again. But again, I would say that these 3 points are going to be too delicious to pass up if that ends up being the result after this play. I'm afraid
it was a little pop pass out to the receiver. And he's going to lose a couple yards here, so they will be having to go for the field goal.
No problem. That's probably the best for them.
But that was basically a running play. It was the same thing. I mean, the clock's still moving.
Yeah. You hear the debate all the time. It was a big issue the other night too on one of the shows, and you want to go for it. Sometimes I want to give my defense some confidence. I know maybe you do it to the personnel, but what's wrong with sending a team down there inside the 10-yard line, 5-yard line, putting my defense back out there once in a while?
Right.
Here's a guy that'll.
Turner drills another one. He's been money today for Michigan. That 50-yarder he made, and then this one with ease, he puts it right through. Got a 10-point ball game now. Michigan has a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter with 11:57 left on the clock. C-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan can win it by 3, man. That's okay with me.
Yeah, I'm just pissed now. The 7.5s are out there. It is -125, but see, because even if Iowa State gets a field goal, that's why you need the touchdown. Hey,
yeah, well, nothing they can do there.
That's what it is.
Yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know. And C-Mac, how do you feel? I think next time you see me, I'm going to be one of those guys that stands up when I'm on camera. My back hurts. I can't sit down anymore.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I'm going to set my shit up to where I can just stand the whole time.
Okay. You can't last like 45 minutes, more minutes.
I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to, I don't have a choice. Yeah. But I'm just saying next time I'm standing up.
Oh, next time. I thought you were doing it right now. Next time. Okay.
You know who does the stand-up way, right? Pat McAfee. A lot of time, right? He stands up for his whole monologue. Really?
Yeah, he's.
When you guys watch, you don't watch Pat?
I haven't watched. I mean, I know who he is, but I know who he is. But that's because he was on like ESPN the other day.
Yeah, he moved to ESPN, and he's kind of still he said, he's on ESPN Plus because they're still dropping some bombs in that show a little bit, and that's the way Pat is. I mean, he's on game day. He's not going to do anything stupid, but he's pretty much a real guy with some pretty big guests. I'd say that's what kind of catches my eye on the whole deal.
Yeah, well, now he's real rich.
No, he did a great job, right? I mean, nobody doubted this guy was a boss, kind of the boss punter in a way of all, kind of all time.
It's probably because he was standing up. I think that was his secret. That's what I'm going to start doing.
Yeah, you might be the stand,
I think he's like ADHD. So he's one of those guys that has to stand up. And
I'm just going to stand up and maybe I could like hold a baseball. And then I'm going to, my back's not going to hurt. Yeah, I'm going to be standing up.
You tried maybe the, what's the ball? I've considered the ball, the big, heavy, the inflatable ball you could sit on.
Yes.
Oh, is that, I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, I've never
when
tried.
we were kids, we called it a hoppity. Now you use it as a chair, apparently.
Anybody thoughts on UAB Furman, Big Scott? Who's at home? Furman's at home, right?
I'll take a peek at it here.
UAB's at home.
The total's high for a reason, and the sharps have been. I'm showing all sharps over, and they can't stop firing on the over in Furman and UAB. Now, these two teams would look to have a high-scoring game the way they've been going this season, but no value there from 154.5 all the way up. What is it now? 158, 158.5. I don't know. I'll take the over. Woohoo! Let's chase that steam and figure there's gonna be 160 points or more. I'll go over Furman and UAB.
Yeah, that's another over. It's kind of like I was talking about that Illinois, Chicago, George Washington. It's the same thing. It's moved 4 or 5 points to 148.
Yeah,
148 and a half.
On a free pick on a show. I'm not going under, Connor. On that game. I mean, it may end up being 155 points if I lose, but it isn't going to be 135, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I still like George Washington. I know this line hasn't moved. I've bet him twice. I took him yesterday. They won outright. I just didn't know if I want to go back to the well with them. They don't play a ton of defense, but that team could score. They're 5-0, G-Dub. I've been staring at that all morning.
Ohio State with another first down there. They're moving the ball a little bit. Both teams in the second half have been moving the ball.
By the way, Alabama's come down. It's starting to come down a little bit. There were 9s. They're 8.5s, and then now I see 8s in this Bama, Oregon.
In the college basketball game? Yeah.
I thought 9 was starting to get high, and I don't love Oregon. But I thought that was, Bama is off the loss to Ohio State, which I wish I took yesterday. And Santa Clara, another win.
Ohio State's only a 6.5-point favorite today. I don't want to take them off that big win, but
no, me too. Santa Clara can score, but I don't know if I can take them. But they're 6-0 as well. Santa Clara.
Oh, yeah, I took them.
They've already beat Stanford. Did you take Clara?
Yeah, I took them. I took them on the money line actually on the show this morning.
Yeah. They're. I like it.
There's no reason to think Sendek doesn't have some Santa Clara shit going on right now. It feels like to me.
Yeah. I love breaking down college basketball games.
So much.
Look, I'm just listening to you and Bobana. Well, you guys are doing your football, but
there'll be college basketball. We'll get it going here on the channel. But yeah, they beat Stanford already. That was who they beat.
I feel like I'm not performing right now. I feel like I'm not getting what I'm used to in college ball early on. Not sure. I spent one day, almost skipping the car. I never do that, just to hash out the numbers again, and it seemed to pay off right away. And here I am again. But we're gonna kill them. We're gonna get them today. Let's pick some more games. Go. We got 10:23 to go here. I'm on screen with Davy Cab and Connor Mack. Ohio State's playing Michigan. Hot damn.
Can you tell I'm sitting on my knees now?
No. I'll be back. I'm right on, dude. Yeah.
3rd and 8 here. This place is absolutely rocking. The little yellow fluff balls out. I don't know what to call them.
Oh my God. Okay. Are you listening to the game by any chance?
I wish I could.
Oh, okay. Well, on some of the streams with Jimmy, I actually listen to the play-by-play, but there's also 5 or 6 of the guys, so it's like you don't need to. I'm here with you and Connor and talking. I don't want to be distracted.
Yeah. Well, I think so. I would have the sound on, but I think copyright. Like I'm not
No,
sure.
in your ear though. I like wearing earbud for like the
Oh,
few games I've been on with Jimmy.
that's
The
smart. I
first
didn't think
couple
about
times they've
that.
invited me.
I might start doing that. That's smart. I didn't think about that. It was a first down run there on 3rd and 8 for Ohio State. They picked up 9. That was a ballsy play to run the ball right there, but they picked it up on a draw play.
Yeah, Man Bear Pigs talking about that Colorado Utah game, and you guys were talking about it. I mentioned the chat. Yeah, Sanders is out, but they're still getting 22 points, and Utah is starting a 5th string guy basically. Now it is a it's a typical Utah. This guy could be okay it's Utah after all, so I'm sure he's going to be fine. But it's technically the 5th quarterback, I believe, that will see action here, or at least on the depth chart this season.
Our guy Jose is giving you a shout out. He said, "Look at George Mason game."
Well, I don't know. He could be giving me the business. I haven't looked at the scores just yet, but
seems like a shout out. He put a money back sign and a money down.
Our man. So, and I don't want to. I never jinx. I just wait till the finals come up. I just saw one come in here just now. Wagner closed out NJINT in an under.
Touchdown Ohio State.
Wow.
This game is just not playing out. I I didn't bet the under, but I was leaning heavy on the under earlier, and I almost took the under live. And I'm glad I didn't, because these defenses are just look like putty in this second half. Both of them. Each team has had the ball twice, and each team has scored twice.
Oh, there's a lot of time left. Yeah, Connor was right. They needed a touchdown there.
Like you said, a lot of time left. Michigan better not come out here and just try and eat the clock. Now, I know they run the ball predominantly, but I feel like Michigan was able to put these points up because they were mixing in, some good pass plays. I hope they don't come out and shut down, because if they do, they're going to put themselves in a hot seat right here really quick. And let me rephrase that. I kind of hope they do. I have Ohio State bets, so there's that. But I know you're on Michigan, so I'm trying to stay modest. I don't like
the only thing that and I'm trying to figure, because they've invited me to more of these streams. I'm just really excited about it. I feel happy that
Ramon. Man, you can always come up here when I'm up here anytime, man. I love having you up here.
Well, usually they, on the other channel, on Tony's Picks channel, I think they just leave me by myself because no one wants to talk. I talk too much.
Well, fuck those guys then. I'm just kidding.
No, I beat those guys. But
I'm just kidding. Sometimes I forget I'm live.
These shows that I've grown. I was grown up, whatever. But over the last couple of years, the way we these are the hot shows that are so fun to watch. And I've always been a chatter, and I've always been, I'm just sharing my information. That's all I'm doing on here with people. Same thing I'm typing in the chat. I'm not any hot handicap. I pick all the games. I just love information. I'm a reporter, Gabby. Like that's my
I love it, man.
Background and stuff as reporter. I was like, I have a website where I cover just high school football and stuff, and that's really you don't look up shit, but you gotta look up your own shit on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because the funny thing is that I've just moved to Vegas, and I'm still covering the high school teams from back home in San Diego right now while here in Vegas, because I'm so attached to it and I can't get away. In fact, I'm waiting for a championship game in 2 hours to watch on. I don't know if you know, but this game will be broadcast with announcers, but I watch all the games on Friday night. Every school can here comes Bobano. Look at this. We got 10-0 last 10 weeks now in this series. And here it is. He's just rubbing him because I went under.
Shout out to Ian, man. Good to see you in here, Bobano.
I got to be on. I think that was the first time I've ever been on with Bobano. I was like, oh my,
I hope him and I get to have some college basketball together soon. I'm itching, Ian. College basketball is off and running, man, and it's hot, and I'm loving it. We need to get together and we need to cap it.
He knows my affinity for him. Bobano knows. I've been following him for years on X. Feels like I followed Bobano before Bobano was everywhere.
Oh, no, that's no fun. He said he's sick and bedridden right now. Man, I was sick
Yeah,
last
he
week. It
was
sucked.
complaining last night or a couple nights ago about being under the weather. He said he got caught it at the Grey Cup last Sunday. But he did get to see a great halftime show. Obviously, he tweeted it out. He said, epic halftime show. He felt like he was in high school again.
Well, speaking of, we got an epic game here. Ohio State's kicking off now. We got 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in this fourth quarter. It is a 27-24 lead for the Michigan Wolverines here. They're going to take that kick out of the back of their own end zone, so it's going to be a touchback.
Look at the stat there, most receiving, and he's third behind some of those other guys. But yet the question in the chat earlier was, is Harrison the greatest college prospect, NFL prospect? And you would think top 5 all time, certainly.
You'd say top 5 all time? Seriously?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
Who else would you have up there? Randy Moss, obviously. Calvin Johnson, I would think, also would rank as one of the top NFL wide receiver. Dabby, make sure.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little.
Sorry about that.
Well, then as soon as you started naming people, I was
yeah.
got
That's what the question was, though, in the chat for you guys, and you guys had started to talk about it, I think. But I'm just trying to think of some other guy, but I mean, I guess that's where the list kind of starts. And this guy's certainly up there, and I'm trying to think there's probably a couple more, but and Bobano can help me, but that's pretty much 2 good ones that, you'd have to say. I don't know if Harris, Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson could catch anything at Georgia Tech.
About 6 yards.
Fitz, thank you. Fitz, top five.
Uh-oh. Stuffed on 2nd and 4. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4, maybe a 3rd and 3 here.
Funny, Fitz tried to, he has a media career. His dad was, I believe, a journalist, but or a teacher. I thought they were journalists.
I don't know.
So soft-spoken, but I listened to him for years with on Monday Night Football on the radio.
3rd and 2. Michigan's going to take the snap, and he's got a receiver out. McCarthy's going to complete it for about a 3-yard gain, so that'll be a first down. They will move the sticks. 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and rolling.
So we got college basketball and Pub Sports Radio there. It seems like once we get through the holiday and we get moving into conference play.
CR. I don't know if there's such a thing. He said, "Where can I get an accurate injury report for the NBA?" There's no such thing. I'm just joking.
Yeah, a lot has been made of that, and I've been saying, and I don't know, but I haven't been right yet. But I do believe, because of the rules, that we are seeing a more consistent. I just don't know, because some of the times the high-profile ones are so obvious, and there's nothing you can do on a late scratch, so you're always going to get those. But there are rules in place now. When you rest a guy with I don't know what it is, like 30,000 and 40,000 minutes or something, you have to get it, improved by the league 2 weeks in advance. Supposedly, I don't know if we're seeing that yet necessarily, or maybe those moments haven't come yet, especially with the in-season tournament. But there are some rules in place that are supposed to fix everything here this season. And I'm optimistic. I actually give them a chance, because if there's rules, I would think that this is for a reason, but it's still pretty early, and we're not,
Another
rest is a rest. People are getting their rest.
Another first down run there for Michigan, and they are just eating clock and moving the chains, which is what they want to do. Black Thor King said Bama -8.5 is the lock, fellas. NCAA basketball. I tell you what, I wanted Bama today off of that loss. I wanted them at 6.5. That's where I put that game at. And I guess maybe I shouldn't let 2 points keep me off, but I haven't bet it. I really wanted them at 6.5, and I didn't get that. So again, though, Michigan here right around midfield now, going to run the ball on first down. Getting a good push. Just keeping those legs moving.
Look at that push. Yeah. Hey, a little bit of information here as you keep this drive going, Dabby. But this is important. Grayson McCall is probable. He's been upgraded. Connor, if you're out there, his pick is on Coastal. News just coming across the high-speed sports wire here. McCall will play tonight for Coastal.
That's huge news. I was leaning on Coastal also. I was thinking that's probably why that line was moving so much too. Shout out to C-Mac getting that news in. You know what? I might take Coastal with them. That might be where I go with my next bet. Ian said he likes Northern Illinois against DePaul. He said DePaul is terrible. They are pretty bad this year, huh?
Yeah, they're not covering anything right now, and they're actually a slight favorite. What did he say? I think he put the line on there. Oh, no, he didn't. Let me give that to you. I'm not saying Bobano put the that's not his job. He's got the pick. It's virtually, I thought, pretty close to a pick. It might actually be
thought it might have been a
3 or 4 points, right?
Yeah, I think it was
3.5, 4 points. Okay, 69. Got 3.5 right now, 151.5. Open as high as 4 right now. DraftKings opened it at 3 actually, so it's just hanging right around there. But yeah, DePaul, this is bad. So why not? If Bobano's on it, let's do it.
There you go. I think I might ride with our guy C-Mac on that.
I didn't look at the spread. I really didn't even get that far down the list, but I know that DePaul's not covering any number or winning period, right? Or nonetheless getting numbers. I know they haven't been a favorite every time, but they played pretty weak. It was a monster schedule, right?
Another first down for Michigan. And, I said it earlier, the 4th and short and the 3rd and short has been the story of this game. And now when this drive started, we had a lot of time. At this point in time, we're under 2.5 minutes here. 2 minutes and 27 seconds, 1st and 10, and the clock is rolling.
Final.
Yeah, Bobano had it. 1 and 4 for DePaul straight up and against the spread. NIU 4 and 1 straight up and 4 and 0 against the spread so far, and 3 of those on the road. So
another first down for Michigan. 2 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock.
Troy just closed out Southern Miss 35-17 college football final. Troy over Southern Miss.
Swiss said, can I book you for a smoke session and we cap college basketball together one day? Sounds like a good day to me, my guy. You just let me know.
Even though I bet nearly every side in total. Troy and Southern Miss. Nobody helped me out. Nobody helped me out on that one. I didn't have a bet. Sam wins. Sam beats Middle 23-20. Middle was favored. Sam gets the win. Good job, Sam. Salvaging something here late in the season with this victory. Sam Houston stays well under here with Sam winning.
Man, you know what would be cool is if Michigan could find a way to win this by just running the clock out. Ian said that Grand Canyon is usually a good look for college basketball at home also.
Oh, well, hey, when you get those havocs in that building, it's a special atmosphere. No doubt. Hidden gem for Grand Canyon there. Alabama State over Merrimack in an upset here, 66-60 in overtime, 7.5-point dogs. Alabama State with the outright win, and even with the overtime here, that stays under the number.
Wow. Michigan is milking the clock. Purdue touchdown. There we go. A lot of these games that are at the end close are coming in right now.
Okay, maybe we can catch up.
Ian, let me know what you think. Does a one-loss Ohio State team get into the playoffs?
Yeah, and that's what I was following up on a little bit on that. Dabby was, maybe they'll feel forced to go with the 4 undefeateds. There are an impressive 4 teams certainly there, and cannot be That much cannot be denied. But I just feel like I'm always sitting here with a little Pac-12 bias. I know Washington got put up ahead of Florida State here, but again, I believe that they kind of manipulate the rankings a little bit to give everybody a taste when they're in this situation, kind of, and trying to make it feel like they have something to play for, like Washington, of course they do. You want to remain undefeated. If you're fourth, you should be able to retain that position. But remember, I mean, last week Florida State was fourth and Washington was fifth. Yeah, it's a committee's job to try to determine if one team kind of looked better than another, but it kind of feels weird to me, and I feel like we'll see what these scores look like today. And Pac-12, a good thing these teams are, good thing they are. It might work out for football in the long run, the Pac-12. It sucks the Pac-12 is going away, but they're going to get some benefits to this situation moving forward, in my opinion. Going into these other conferences. Sucks that we don't have the Pac-12, or maybe we'll have some version of the Pac-12 if they merge from the Mountain West. But the best thing is for these teams to get into those conferences, and then maybe Washington can prove themselves in a conference schedule, or teams like Washington that have great seasons. These Pac-12 teams can compete in those conferences, especially the elite ones or the top ones, and they'll give that much better of a look with that committee. But remember, we'll be on an expanded playoff. So,
right. So I was just going to say here, if Michigan can get a first down, they can just down the ball and run the clock out, which would be ideal for me here. I took a live bet. I took Ohio State second half on the money line. So if Michigan scores here, I'm pretty much toast. But just one more first down and then eat that clock. That would be ideal.
SMU continuing to roll here big. LSU by 12, 2:40 to go.
Point. Ian, that's a good point. So Ohio State's not. Texas gets in with one loss over Ohio State for sure. Because Texas beat Bama on the road, and then their only loss was.
Oh, okay. But you're not suggesting that. I mean, at this point, that's what I'm saying, right? Texas is behind Oregon even. So, yeah, you could even try to get those, but they have a long way to go. Even if the Buckeyes are going to have that one loss, right? You still have the 4 undefeated teams here right now at this point, right? So that's all I was saying. Washington would be the closest one on the or obviously FSU, but
well, it's getting interesting in the conversation. Mel just said, Dabby, Oregon better get in above both of them. I don't know. When you're talking Oregon, Texas, that's a tough one.
Well, that's why. I mean, it's easy. If there's 4 undefeateds, the committee can just say they don't have to, if they want to, be attention whores and say, well, we decided this and, have their say on the last 4-team playoff because their, little gig is up a little bit, then so be it. But I think the Pac-12 always gets screwed in those.
Go.
Just about set to go on these games here, Dabby. We're getting ready to kick off 3:30 Eastern and 12:30 Pacific here with big time football games at the bottom of the hour, of course, including the SEC feature Iron Bowl, Arizona State. Mismatch, but Arizona State's at home at least. Anything can happen with those two teams, and of course, Wisconsin and Minnesota.
Ooh,
and Northwestern. Hey, Northwestern to beat Illinois today on the road. Take Northwestern on the money line. Go ahead, Dabby. You're calling the play?
Yeah, I was just going to say Ohio State's going to elect not to take their third time out here. They're going to save it. So the clock is running under 1:30 now on the clock. It's 3rd and 6. Obviously, if Michigan gets the first down, the game's over. If not, Ohio State's going to have the ball let's see, Michigan's going to actually just let it run down to 1 second, then they're going to call a timeout. So we're going to have 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. So if Ohio State can get a stop here, essentially they'll have it with maybe like 50 seconds or, maybe a minute on the clock.
Northern Illinois just closed out Kent. They couldn't get the money. They were favored by 20. They won by 10. 37-27 in a pretty big over here. Total was 45. 64 points in that one.
Perky said, thank God I bought them under. Well, it looks like, I mean, you got to imagine Michigan's at least going to come away with the field goal right here. What I would prefer is that they do not get a field goal, that they get a first down, and that they just end the game. That'd be a great ending. Pick up these 6 yards for me right here.
Well, I appreciated spending time with you guys and watching this big game, a game that I've watched many times with friends, and appreciate it because, this is about as big as it gets in the regular season. Ohio State and Michigan, and here I am on the big live stream. Everybody, look, I'm on with Gabby.
They run it right up the middle on 3rd and 6, and they are not going to pick up the first down. So Ohio State's going to go ahead and use their last timeout and stop the clock with 1 minute and 8 seconds. Michigan with a field goal attempt to put them up 6. Ohio State will get the ball back. However, they do not have any timeouts left, so it will be tough to put together a drive here. This game, it didn't disappoint. I'll say that. I get to be here with you, man. Get to be live with you guys in the chat. We got over 120 people still rocking with us, even though that we've been in here for over 3.5 hours. If you can't hit that like, we've been giving out some action for later in the day. We just touched back on our guy C-Mac's Coastal Carolina look. It is good news that Grayson McCall will be in for the Gamecocks, or is that what they are?
The Chanticleer, yeah. It's
both chickens, right?
Still a bird of some feather.
That's what I'm saying. Those are both chickens, right? Or roosters or something like that.
Oh, Chillest. Thanks, man. I just know, hey, this is it for me. I mean, it's pinnacle of my career here, so you guys are going to invite me on. Here I am.
Wait a second. Is Michigan going for it on 4th and 4?
Well, McCarthy's out there.
Obviously, they're not going to.
Well, the 4th and 4, you can always try to get.
They're not going to go for it.
Because a penalty would end the game if they could draw a penalty here. You're ahead of me, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. They're just trying to get them hop off sides. That's all I was doing. I was just reassuring the fact that obviously, as Ohio State, if you jump off sides right there, like, shame on you. There's no way they're going for that. You know what I mean?
No, it's a big insult to everybody, actually.
It really kind of is.
I can't remember. I've been on this stream for at least an hour. I mean, there hasn't been one person mention the word Harbaugh.
That's true.
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm sure it is over, right? I mean, I keep going on here, these shows saying it's over. I mean, final. And is it over for Ryan Day? Is it over for Ryan Day? That's going to be 3 losses in a row, and that's.
Well, then maybe you can go to A&M.
But again, I mean, this guy has done a really good job. I mean,
did this loss or did this potential loss just open a path to Ryan Day going to A&M?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Ohio State. Even though tradition would say this is, it doesn't feel like you could part ways with him here, even though usually 3 losses does do it. Here you are, you're basically on the road, going to lose the game by about a touchdown.
Hey, they got 1 minute and 5. They got 1 minute and 5.
Hey, don't let me. Kentucky closed out Louisville. That kick went through.
Chess and Poker Daily said, what was the info on Coastal? Grayson McCall will be playing. So they're, what is he, a 5th or a 6th-year senior quarterback? He will be in the game.
Now, Chess and Poker Daily has to be the burner account of sports betting and poker. It feels like, even though I don't think that's a thing, but that one does go well over there. I gave out that one on my show this morning over Kentucky and Louisville.
I don't know, man. If we're talking about receivers, man, they do Ohio State. Yeah, there's not a good chance they score here, but they do have somebody they can just launch the ball up in the air with and hope he can go grab it. They're going to get a chance to return this kick here too.
No timeouts left, but you don't need, you have plenty of time. I mean, you got a minute.
Don't go get a personal foul right now. Got exactly a minute after the kickoff return.
Final.
Oh man, I saw the biggest. I almost don't even want to bring it up because it was such a brain twist. But somebody showed something that there's an extra second on the clock in college basketball because when it's on 1 minute, after the second goes by, it goes to 59.9 and goes down from there. So technically, there's a second that they're adding into the clock. Isn't that kind of confusing?
I would believe it, and I would say, it's probably like a just not a just like a bad programming.
Well, no, it's every college basketball
game.
Like, yeah.
Like we can't fix that.
Because technically it should go straight down to 59, not 59.9.
This one is jostled loose. The first down pass attempt incomplete. Sanistrol knocks it away.
Oh, first down, Ohio State on the second down, but he does not get out of bounds. He stood up in the field of play, so that's as soon as the sticks are set, the clock will run. 48 seconds here on the clock.
LSU did close out that game 42-30.
45, snap the ball. They snap it. Going to throw it up deep down the field again. He's got another guy down the middle, and he drops the ball, fumble. But Ohio State recovers. Unless they call that an incomplete pass. You got to hope that they call that an incomplete pass if you're Michigan.
These are the noises I'm making in my house.
34 seconds. They're going to call it a completion, so they got the ball at the 40. They're going to stop it to review. I was about to say, if they don't review that, that's crazy.
Yeah, I got just a quick note. Breaking news here. Zion's out tonight. He's going to take his rest. Zion not playing tonight.
That's big news.
Yeah, normal news.
Just coming out right now. That's all. I just want to make. Our crew is going to get the first. If I'm here with you guys, you're going to get it first.
That's what we need. That's exactly what.
Well, I mean, I pay for damn money for these services. I don't have to hog the information. I'll share it with everybody.
Hell yeah, that's an incomplete pass, I think.
Well, I know doesn't Jimmy use Sports Insight? I don't want to. He's got his secrets. I don't know. I thought he was a Sports Insights guy. Or Duke beat Pittsburgh 30-19.
C-Mac, your Coastal Carolina bet is all the way down to +4 now.
Well, hopefully we took advantage there. Hopefully you guys got on some of that. I think we got on it pretty early there. I mean, it was only 7 when but that was obviously. But I felt like we were pretty. I mean, I'm on the fast service with Don Best. I gave that out. Yeah, I mean we were in a middle of a play, but
hell yeah, that's going to be an incomplete pass. I think it was ruled a catch on the field, but it does not look like he had control of that for long enough. What do you guys think? Did you see that incomplete pass?
I'm watching it right now, brother. I'll let you know what I'm thinking. Woo-wee! Well, he definitely had the ball in his breadbasket with 2 steps, but I don't know if he had it long enough to be considered if it's ruled catch on the field. Ooh, this will be hard to overturn, maybe.
Okay.
Especially,
Yeah, this is a big ruling here because only 34 seconds on the clock. Sam in the chat said catch. Cam
control. I'm reading. To me, they rule. Okay, they've stayed with those rulings on the field when it's close. This is Blandino talking. Right step, left, almost getting it. I would let this stand, says Blandino. I have closed captioning on all my TV.
Call stands. Yep, call stands. So there you go. So it's 1st and 10, 34 seconds.
I suggest it for everyone. Closed captioning on all your TVs. You don't have to sound. get more information by reading the closed caption on all the games than trying to listen to 10 games at once. Real pro tip. You can listen to one game, or two, but just put closed cap. If you're multiple monitor, closed captioning.
All right, Ohio State.
People don't like it because it gets in the way of the. Okay, go ahead.
Interception, Michigan over the
middle.
That's why I needed the 7.5.
Yep.
It's a bad mistake, man.
Man, what a game that we had, though. As always, it seems like right towards the end.
I wish Michigan would have got that first down there, Cap, and ended the game.
That's what I was saying.
It was a bad call by the running, too. Corum, I noticed late, he'd get outside, he was getting yards, and they just run a dive, and he got fucking stuffed.
Final.
Thank you, guys. That was awesome. Not that, result notwithstanding, went way over, obviously. I had a premium on Michigan, but
this is
just a great way to spend some time here. What do we got? A celebration penalty unsportsmanlike?
Yeah, it's not going to affect the game whatsoever. Just a terrible pass, man. But check it out. We got over 137 people in here rocking with us right now, man. I'm going to pass it to you guys one more time. If you got any last words for the chat, anything you want to get out, and C-Mac, if you want to just go ahead and hit the chat one more time for us, we'll wrap it up, maybe hit some bets that we have coming up. But thanks for coming out here with us, man. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, hit it, Ramon. Tell us what's up, where they can find you, whatever.
Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Every day I do a show. I try to get off the air before Jimmy and all those guys. I said I'm going to do a show, and I've been doing it for like 15 months. It's growing a little bit. So come on by. Tony's Picks YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. I go over every game, make a pick on every game, whether I like it or not. I'm just as stupid and goofy. They tried, they tell me not to be, but just me talking for 2 hours. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining us as always, my guy. Yeah, Kelly, Andrew G, Dana, Sam, EQ, Cam, Rushia. He was down. He was good at the poker tournament. Was he in the final table?
Yeah,
Nasty
Rushia
Nate.
did well.
Who won it, by the way?
I want to say I think it was Williams. I'm not sure we knew.
Yeah,
who it was,
Williams.
actually. He got my
Okay.
chips. I got it in with Queens. He raised 4x, and I came over the top for the rest of my stack. I had only about 1,000 left. The blinds were still 50 and 100.
Yeah.
I shoved 10 big blinds with Queens. I got called behind me in the cutoff by eventually where some jacks actually came in over the top, but Williams made an overcall with ace 10 of clubs and ran out the ace. I always get it in with the best. You just know that.
Hell yeah. Londo, Andrew G, Cliff Yang, the Chillest up in here, Perky from earlier, DT, Lex Steele. He needs to be in the poker tournament next month. Our guy Lex, Real Deal Prime, the Grinder, Swiss, our guy Swiss Horton up in here, Big Scott, everyone else. Appreciate it.
MVP
Smoke and Mirrors.
Swiss.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Swiss for the memberships as of late. We appreciate it. Pubapalooza. There you go. Join. Come. Do it. March 22nd, 24th. You're missing out if you're not there. But shout out to everyone.
Show up.
What's up?
Wemby might show up, they told me.
Yeah, maybe. Shit.
Yeah, but if Wendy doesn't show up, I'll be there with a fat sack of herbs. So,
yeah, there'll be plenty if Wemby's not there. But that's it for us, Cab. You want to give any bets? I gave out. Those games are starting. Coastal. I already had Northwestern from early in the week.
Yeah, it was a pick on the first series. A turnover here, I think. But
no, it don't matter. It's so early in the thing.
Yeah.
Do you have anything later? Like I said, I haven't moved on North NC State. I am thinking about it. And late games, Cal. Their defense is very, very bad.
Let's do it. Cal money line. Look,
I'm going to be on Cal. I just, we'll see if this defense, UCLA's defense is very good. But yeah, so in that game.
Yeah, I just think it's going to
Yeah.
be a little Pac-12,
Of course. No, and I don't know if they should be laying that
Cal.
number.
I mean, give me the points at least. Give me the points at least. I'm going to play the money line, but officially I'll go. I've been on the air this morning saying Cal, so.
All good. Yeah, hit me up. I'll have a few college basketball plays. Like I said, I still need to go through a ton of the card. We kind of started it on the show. The late game, though, Hawaii. They've got me this year. They didn't. It was San Diego State. I had 6. I believe they lost by 7. But they've played better football as of late. Rainbow Warriors. And that's almost one, too, where I think you put a little more on the money line. Just straight. You know what I mean? I mean, you have that 5.5. It depends on. I don't tell anyone what to bet or how to bet, but that's maybe one where you have a little more with that. You have the 5.5. But that's what I'm looking at late.
Love watching Hawaii football late.
Oh,
late.
definitely.
I'm old school, but Jim Leahy. Picking up the old broadcasts back in the day off the giant satellite dishes and watching those games. And man, they had some wild ones with BYU and Wisconsin. And anyways, I'll take them. Let's go Hawaii.
The field goal's good. I do have that under Arizona State, Coastal, Northwestern. Yeah, Cab. Anything else you want to hit here?
Man, my back's about to give out anyways. I can't stand
to medicate.
Yeah, go to Pub Source Radio. Buy our shit, 20% off. Support us. We appreciate it. More people in the green, too. They're members. Shout out to a guy like Swiss with the donos. Thanks for showing up. We appreciate it. We'll be live next week.
Pub Swiss Radio for this weekend. I think that's what
Swiss Chalet. No doubt. All right, Cab, let's get out of here.
All right. PSR, man. We'll catch you guys.
Right here, baby.